Cause nigga gotta talk
Oh,
about this shit, bro. With these situations, with these people out here, bro. Especially these politicians. You know what I'm saying? They can't keep hiding this shit and giving dodging the questions and what's going on over here versus what's going on over there. You know, it's a
When
lot of stuff
everybody
going
see,
on.
yeah,
Yeah.
something definitely going on. You can see
hmm
it, by the way they try to avoid answering the fucking question.
So when you see stuff like, you know, stuff like people being on substances and having addictions and get caught doing this with the woman and this scandal with the children, man, come on, man. You can't keep not looking at that. You gotta, stay steadfast with this shit. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, welcome, 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 people. This is Blunt Talk. Nola. You know what I'm saying? I am Silent Child 17.
P360 in the building.
Top tracks in the building.
As always, man, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, yo, we got some fire shit for y'all. We got a fire track for y'all. I tell we got a good one for 'em, man.
Yeah, I think it
Welcome, kid.
is.
Y'all come in, people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, if y'all want comment, comment. When you're ready to talk, comment. Comment. This is an open panel. If you're in here,
Pull
hit
over.
the like button right quick, and we about to get it started, man.
Don't forget to subscribe and share.
And tell you around, get off the cop car, making them noises.
You stuck up, dog. You stuck like Chuck. This nigga, he looked like he was on the call making noises.
Ooh.
An automatic 5 years in jail for any person caught with a rock of crack
Ooh.
cocaine, a piece of crack
Who you
cocaine.
trying to mess with? Ese? Don't you know who my daddy is?
That Hunter Biden was trading on his father's office to make 50 grand a month from the Ukrainians. In October, he admitted it.
The fact that you were the son of the course. Yeah, no. What role do you think that played?
I think that it is impossible for me to be on any of the boards that I just mentioned without saying that I'm the son of the Vice President of the United States.
Son of Joe Biden, and boy, it's tough. I put the crack in the pipe and smoke it up. I like every day I'm tweaking, laptop leaking. Pictures of me on a cocaine bender. Quick pro joke got me working in the Ukraine gas
Check that
company
boy
directing.
out.
The only thing I know about gas, you can have it. Now I got 50K a month in my pocket. For the directors, for
You saw it, Pete? Where's
That's a
Hunter?
lot of crack, boy.
But nothing is better than crack
So-
cocaine when you're rich and famous in the Ukraine.
Look at this motherfucker.
Cocaine
Look
in
at
the Ukraine.
Cocaine in Ukraine.
Cocaine in the Ukraine.
Cocaine straight to the brain.
Cocaine in
God
the Ukraine.
damn.
Cocaine in Ukraine.
Cocaine in the Ukraine.
Cocaine straight to the brain.
But nothing is better than crack cocaine when
Hold
you're
on,
rich
wait.
and
We gonna let
famous
that
in
run
the
one more time
Ukraine.
because I think
One more
people
time.
5 years in
One
jail
more time for the
for
people.
any person caught
This is
You
an
heard what his
exclusive.
daddy said, right?
with a rock of
One
crack
rock.
cocaine.
That's 2.7
One right, yeah, applause from me.
grand.
Thank you, brother. So I can do some commentary to this shit. God damn. Look at that shit there. Holy smokes.
That's a lot of fucking crack, boy.
Go
That's
ahead.
a lot of
Drop
crack.
that beat, chop track.
God damn.
Piece of crack
Who you
cocaine.
trying to mess with? Ese? Don't you know who my daddy is?
That Hunter Biden was trading on his father's office to make 50 grand a month from the Ukrainians. In October, he admitted it.
The fact that you were the son of the course.
See?
What role do you
See?
think that played?
This is
He admitted it.
this
It
is
is
here.
impossible for me to
See?
be on any of the boards that I just mentioned without saying that I'm the son of the Vice President of the United States.
Son of Joe Biden, and boy, it's tough. I put the crack in the pipe and smoke it up. I like every day I'm tweaking, laptop leaking. pictures of me on a cocaine bender. Quick throw dough got me working in the Ukraine gas company directing. The only thing I know about gas, you can have it. Now I got 50K a month in my pocket. For the director's charisma, I'm smashing my dead brother's widow, impregnate a stripper. But nothing is better than crack cocaine when you're rich and famous in the Ukraine. Cocaine in the Ukraine.
Who said crack is whack?
Cocaine in Ukraine.
Who said crack is whack?
Cocaine straight to the brain. Cocaine in the Ukraine. Cocaine in Ukraine.
Well,
Cocaine in the Ukraine.
damn sure his son should be on
God
crack,
damn it.
not the
Cut his
president.
ass. God damn it.
Cocaine when you're rich and famous in the Ukraine. Cocaine.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, slap that car up right quick, bro. Look, naked. Now the one y'all saw when he was in the pool, right? So let's just go over some of this stuff that our brother Hunter Biden has been up to. One of the pictures when, like I said, when he was in the tub, he was in there smoking crack, drinking one of them fire seltzers, probably a White Claw, looked like a White Claw, and fondling himself while floating inside a sensory deprivation tank.
Man, this man retarded. He was building his stamina back up so he could do more drugs.
Bruh, that's some crackhead shit right there, right?
Yeah, he was building his stamina up so he
with
could
the
do more
deprivation.
drugs.
You could see he was building his stamina.
How he get the deprivation chamber in that bitch?
God damn.
Shit, when you got $50,000, dog, they'll build you one in there.
First of all, he's a politician. He's not supposed to have that type of money, is what y'all saying, I think.
$50,000 a month, nigga. That's what most people, they got a lot of people that make that a year, son.
Right.
I'm talking about, listen to what I'm about to say. They the only person that work in their home. The other person don't work at all. They make $50,000, go on vacations and drive a nice car and all that shit. You see what I'm saying? With just that 150. That 150 will set anybody life off, I know, quick right now.
All right. The boy said 1 month after convincing Dad Joe to wire him $20,000 for his detox program. So basically, he was in the smoking crack and all that shit. I guess he spent the $20K on
crack.
Thank you.
Crack.
Thank you.
Cracker
Thank you. I couldn't get it out. It was like the back of my neck.
Look, the thing just came through. The clip you just sent.
Look.
That thing just came through.
Look, so I'm about to go through some of the stuff. All right. They say warning, so I'm gonna tell y'all too. Warning: graphic content. Hunter Biden is seen smoking, drinking, touching himself, and floating in a tank in a Massachusetts wellness center in January. So what that mean, Pete?
Getting well and drunk. Okay.
You heard that, huh, Pete?
Mm-hmm.
He was at the wellness center on this shit. That's why he had access to a deprivation tank, because that's a part of the shit in the facility that his ass supposed to be rehabbing at.
Right.
He in there smoking crack and drinking White Claws. All right.
Going straight to work.
Huh?
He was going straight to work.
What was he? The president. Man, I'm talking about deprivation like a motherfucker, huh? Excuse my language. The president's son took the video of himself retrieved from his abandoned laptop while he was meant to be undergoing detox treatment. Text messages seen by confirmed that 7-minute clips was recorded at Blue Water Wellness in Newburyport, Massachusetts. Newburyport. The video begins with a nude Hunter floating in the water and touching his genitals as music plays in the background. He later proceeds to take several hits from the appear to be crack pipe. Appears to be appears to be crack pipe and stares wild-eyed into the cameras as embodiment music plays in the background.
Shit. Shit was
I don't know why they sent it. I don't know why they sent it like that. It was just an article thing. Just 1 month earlier. Hold on, wait. He later proceeded to take several. Oh yeah, I read that part. Just 1 month earlier, Hunter had texted his dad, Joe, complaining he didn't have enough money for the treatment program on top of bills and alimony. Joe later agreed to wire his son $75,000 more to cover the cost, as well as an additional $20,000.
So all together
for a treatment program way in New York City.
So wait, the initial 50K, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then another 75. That's 125.
Yeah, Chop. I don't know what he's doing, Chop. Don't worry about it.
Plus,
I'm reading it.
Another 20. So he done what? Sent up $145,000 in 1 month.
One more time, people. Joe Biden later agreed to wire his son $75,000 more to cover the cost, as well as an additional $20,000 for the treatment program in New York City. Now, remember where he was smoking the crack at? Where he was smoking the crack at?
In Newberry,
There it is. You close, Pete. Yeah. Newburyport, Massachusetts. So what are we doing? Now you talk to me. If you Biden and you sending 75,000 to this one and that one, so you tell me what's going on.
That nigga was just moving his son around to keep him from getting busted in so-called rehab facilities.
So if he in the if he in a wellness center smoking crack, shouldn't he?
He should have been locked down.
Okay.
Yeah, he was supposed to have been locked down.
So what kind of what kind of repercussions does that have in, let's say, in law? What laws did he break?
Oh, he broke obstruction of justice and
what laws? Chop, can you think of some laws that Hunter Biden
aiding and abetting?
Right now, he looked like he fucking loaded as a fucking kite. You ask me, that nigga high as a motherfucker.
In the wellness center, huh?
That water don't feel that fucking good. Look, you still can smoke the shit at the wellness
Yeah, he
center.
in there. That's what I'm telling you. He in there with it. How he get it in there?
Well, they brought it in there.
They're supposed to confiscate all of his belongings before he go in there,
y'all.
right?
Come on, y'all. Think about all this. Think about it, y'all. Let's get them engines running in this motherfucker. How is this nigga able to do all this shit?
He done paid them people about $2,000 just to let them come through there. Each employee.
Daddy just wired him 75 and an additional 20G and an additional 20K.
God damn it.
And he said that was
the payoff right there
for the program, and he was lying. Yeah, he telling you he was lying.
Money.
Wouldn't you say that?
If you the daddy,
I mean, I don't want to say, you know, I always be saying God forgive me, you know what I'm saying, but I guess the chickens came home to roost.
If you the daddy, what you doing though, right?
The
internet acting up.
This man straight made sure that black people got locked up.
Man, my internet acting up, y'all.
Going right now.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Just come back in. What you say, Chuck?
Yeah, like it's a bunch of people that his little drug plan locked up for doing the same shit that his son doing right now.
Yeah. And what are those things you mean? Like from what you mean from the crack bill thing?
I be the whole nine, drinking and
Hmm.
fucking smoking.
I'm
Either
saying when you saying Roosters coming home to court, you saying like him getting what he deserved because of the. That's what I'm saying because of the him doing the crime, the crack bill. Or why
yeah,
you
like
saying? Oh,
that's
okay.
why I'm saying that. Like you made the crack bill, so your son should be one of the main people that's not.
Should be an advocate for the getting off that shit. Huh?
Yeah, he
This nigga
should.
in the wellness center on a club smoking a rock.
That
That
man
motherfucker a
tweet.
fool. Yeah, man. That motherfucker a fool. Yeah, bro. Well, we can move on to the next one, chat. We can move on. I don't want to stay on him too long. I just wanted people, to be aware of it. He's writing books now, y'all, and he's trying to get himself together, and all is well. I hope with the young man,
Yeah, P.
because I hate to see people on crack, especially my people, because we have been through goddamn turmoil with that goddamn chemical. That chemical destroyed a lot of families. So Hunter and Biden, I'm saying Joe, it don't make no sense for you to try to hide it because it didn't work in our community and it damn sure ain't gonna work for him, okay? Get him some real help and y'all stop bullshitting. Because if we ain't had no excuses, y'all was locking us the fuck up. So his ass should be locked the fuck up right now, first of all.
What TV? Who TV that is?
He should have been locked up in Ukraine, first of all, too. But y'all cool with Ukraine. You just sent them how much money?
Yeah, on that same
So I
shit
get
like
it.
Brittany Griner.
So I get it.
Man, what the fuck is that?
But y'all keep rubbing these shoulders and not paying attention to these people, man. That you're fucking up. You're fucking up. Man. You better watch these people. So, let's move on to the next track. You know what I'm saying?
We need
Got
P
track
Dot.
on the motherfucking beat. What we got? Let me see.
What is that feedbacking?
I don't know what you're hearing.
Let me
I hear TV.
I don't have a TV playing.
I ain't say it was you, nigga.
Oh, well, I don't know, nigga. Fuck.
Yeah, mine on my TV on mute.
What the
So it's probably them, child.
No, it gotta be
I
a
do hear
video
it though.
playing.
I do hear it though.
All right, let's do it. He
Nope,
won't
my
be
TV was
slick.
on mute.
Ain't nobody sick. You ready, P Dot?
He's over. Come on, baby. Come on
All
now.
right, so this one of the clips I was able to find. I wasn't able to get the one I originally was looking for, which was gonna be a clip where the Louisiana Energy Commissioner had some very choice words about how energy is handling the billing practices down here. Because they are literally getting complaints on top of complaint as far as the city
Yeah,
council
that's a
as well
fact.
as the state is getting complaints about the billing practices, the energy, the energy's so-called explanation for all of this is that during the time of Ida, now mind you, this is what, a year later, Ida, they're saying that due to the fact that a couple of the power plants were down and they had the resource power from somewhere else, that would explain why the bills are still a year later escalating out of control and people are receiving bills that are nowhere near their normal monthly bill. So play that beautiful being footage for me so we could get this one rolling.
Man, that boy said beam footage. I was thinking about fighting just now. Damn. Blunt talk.
Joining
Look at these motherfuckers,
What
double
would you do
promo.
if you got an Entergy bill like this?
Look at
Thousands
this
of
shit.
dollars for something that should cost less than $100 the month before. We start tonight with the 9 News investigators looking into what's behind this high bill and whether your lack of choice means you're being held hostage when it comes to what you pay.
Our lead investigator, Scotty Hunter, is here trying to get some answers out of the Public Service Commission. Scotty.
Well, guys, one of those commissioners tells me they want more competition among energy companies. They say that's one solution that could drive down the price you pay.
Oh, I like that heart attack.
Mary Harris says she had to sit down when she first opened her Entergy bill.
Your chest hurt and everything else because you're wondering what is the world going on. How do you get a bill like this? $52,271.81.
And so when you looked at this bill, you knew right away that something was wrong.
Oh, yes, because I just paid the bill last month, and I know it wasn't even over $100.
This is her mother's home, and Harris says no one is actually here through the week. In fact, most of the time, the lights are not even on. She immediately called Entergy, who told her there was not a gas leak and that this had to be some kind of calculation error. The power company later corrected it, and now the bill is $350, something she says is still a problem.
So how a bill go from $65 to $353 less than 30 days?
Harris is like many of you these days, staring down startlingly high bills and at the mercy of energy companies.
People are fed up with that. And frankly, I am too.
Dr. Craig Green sits on the Public Service Commission, and he tells us just in the last 2 to 3 weeks, they've gotten more than 300 complaints.
So just imagine that, folks.
Wait, hold on. I stopped it because he is about to run for something. I don't know what it is, but I guarantee you that he about to run for something. Watch what I'm talking about. I'm about to play the clip again. But there's nowhere in the world you the commissioner of the whole energy and you know the bills fucked up and you still sending the bills out. But
you still sitting you still sitting your ass right there talking that shit.
He tells me he's just as frustrated as you, the customer.
What is your response to all of
Well, how?
Let me see your bill.
He probably getting free energy.
They're very warranted. And they're calling the right person in the right office.
Green blames presidential politics and hurricanes for the mess we're in.
Didn't I tell you that they were going to see the hurricane shit?
To get things moving in a better
Yeah,
direction.
that's the excuse.
It's very frustrating because
that's day one.
Have the
like my dog say, that's day one.
The problems of the present, and so there's not a bunch that we can do about that in the immediate right now, but if we can change those policies, we can not have this problem in the future.
While it's not an overnight solution, Green tells me a big problem
what you mean
high is the monopoly that energy companies have here in Louisiana.
Come on.
With fewer companies competing for your business, Green says you're basically stuck.
You can pick everything else in your life
except
your
electricity
provider.
And that's the realest shit they ever wrote.
Are they going to keep saying the word basically?
He wants to open things up to more competition.
Yeah.
He also says we have
to the smallest participle, nigga. If you can't understand that, you don't understand nothing.
We have to start the conversation.
It's a monopoly.
Start fixing things for the future.
If we're doing the same thing we've been doing for the past 50 years, just because that's the way we've always done it, we got to have a better conversation about what could the future be like and how could it be better.
A lot of people talking about this one. Obviously, anyone who has a problem with this bill and wants to voice their frustrations and maybe work towards that solution that he is advertising, you can show up to the next Public Service Commission that offers public comment. That is July 27th, guys.
All right, Scotty, thank you for that. We appreciate it. At least you can say something about it.
Yeah.
Might not be able to do too much, but we'll get our feelings hurt. Thank you, Scotty.
That boy said we're going to get our feelings hurt. So basically what he said is he can't do nothing about it. Thank you, sir.
And remember, they supposedly put smart meters on your houses, right? That's supposed to be able to tell you in dollars and cents how much your energy bill currently is. But remember, when you look on your energy bill, they show you projected energy usage and your actual energy usage, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you look real good, they'll show you last year's usage versus this year's usage. And they always spike. either in the winter or the summer. You notice throughout the year, you always have a median level that's not high. But while we get around hurricane season and winter, and our bills spiking out of control, like dog, they even said we had a colder than normal November last year. It was hot as fuck last year
I'm gonna
in
say this.
November.
I don't mean to cut you off, that, but
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
say this because the dude basically told you what the problem was.
Yeah,
My
they ain't
thing
got no
is,
other energy companies.
yeah, but that's the whole point. That's the whole problem. And like he said, you basically forced to do it. Like, what you gonna say? You not gonna pay your energy bill and let your shit be off? You gonna run a generator?
It'll be cheaper than paying energy, that's for certain.
Come on, man.
Nah, they gonna. But like he's saying, when you stay in a city like that, it's their lane. So you got to go by what's going on. If they had other companies competing
If you
for
want
your
light,
Yeah,
bill, P,
you would
like your
have
cell phone,
no
man, you
real
probably wouldn't even
issue.
fuck with energy. It's not that you're not gonna have an issue. I'm saying as far as company, like when people, you got to think of free enterprise, right? When people compete, you see what I'm
Goods
saying,
and
for your
services.
business,
if another
for
energy
your
company
services,
come down here,
yeah.
automatically they energy bills gonna drop straight up
And
and
they
down.
energy bill just hitting them. Like I'm talking about flat rate. We just want you to sign on 6 months flat rate. Man, you know how many people gonna leave energy?
Same thing
Fucking
like the
right.
trash companies.
Believe it or not,
There
in
you go, chap.
Arizona, I know some people who live out in Arizona.
Yeah, them people ain't
They
got the
have
same energy.
prepaid energy
Yeah.
out there. They have prepaid energy. You put how much you want to pay on your energy every month,
You could do
and
that
they
with
send you notifications that your energy usage about to be top up.
you could do that with energy too.
Yeah, you
So what
could,
you
but
so what
what's
do you so
stopping?
what do you think about
What's
so what do
stopping
you think
what?
about so what do y'all think about Entergy actually having the monopoly that they do and the way they are actually handling the situation? What y'all think about
I don't think they trying to handle it. The man told you straight up and down what the real is, nigga.
Them
Y'all
people don't give a
gotta get your
fuck.
shit from me, nigga. So what the fuck you gonna
Same
do?
thing with sewage and water board.
It's a drug move.
You see what I'm saying? I
Straight
mean,
up.
it's just until we get what we need down here, we ask the fuck out.
You asked out. You gotta deal with them. They gonna keep spiking that bitch. But like he said, they ain't gonna do nothing but make the bill higher and fucking higher. So either y'all
No
gonna bust
matter
a
what you
move,
do.
either y'all gonna bust a move, or the bill gonna keep getting higher and higher.
And it's like that
Like
no
we
matter
know,
no
it's
matter
not
which way
just
you try to cut it, dog. It's like
like
you
we
asked
know
out.
it's not just New Orleans. Fuck.
No, it's across it,
It's
and really
across
and truly, it's
Louisiana
across the
period.
board. Nah, not just Louisiana, bro. 'Cause remember, Energy got corporate. Energy is a part of conglomerate corporation. They got uh several states that they actually pump
People say
energy to.
if we go back to it,
I
like I
was about
said,
to ask y'all what energy what businesses in the city are energy actually connected with besides their company, if y'all know any.
That's a good one, dude. I don't know.
wait, ask the question again.
What
What
businesses are corporations or something that energy is connected with besides their own company?
It's
Like what
another.
in
It's
the city, in the city.
another. What it is? Atmos.
at most, yes.
Yeah, Atmos. That's energy.
And what is
Clico,
it?
That's like that's in Jefferson Parish.
right
But
there off. They
Okay.
got an office right there on airline. As soon as
but
you cross over
Atmos
the
is an energy company.
hmm So say like any other fundraisers or programs they have set up through energy.
They
Nah.
say
I'm
they
trying to
do.
see. Cause
They
I'm trying
say
to
they
see what
do,
they.
bro. But that you got to look at it like all them
So
people
they
that be
money.
trying
So
to.
they not. So they not spending no money down here. Do y'all think? You know what I'm saying? Like, are they actually putting some of that money back into New Orleans, or all that money is going somewhere else? That's
That
my
money,
question.
I think that money going somewhere else.
Yeah, Energy
Cause
don't have no basketball courts or none of that stupid shit they sponsor. And if they do that shit,
They
probably
supposed to have, huh?
slow
I
down.
think. Yeah, bro.
They should have.
Bruh, you see
I'm
them
gonna keep
bills?
it a
I'm
buck
just saying,
with
look at the
y'all.
bills, right? If we looking
I'm
at
gonna
the
keep it a buck
bills,
with y'all.
that's a couple of that's a couple billion.
$52,000 a month is
no,
what
that's just for that 1 month.
that's what I just said.
Yeah, he just said that. Relax,
52,000
Rover.
52,000 for the month is what a plant pays. Like a water plant, like the water treatment plant I work at. That
Gotcha.
mother 52.
Like
That's
I
what
say,
I like.
you know what?
Mm,
What if that's just their way of passing the buck?
break that down. What you mean, passing the buck?
Okay.
Break
You
down.
heard what
Break down
Joe
what you're
Biden
talking
said.
about, and who is passing the buck, and what does
You
that
heard what Joe Biden
consist
said.
of?
So
Your gas
passing the
price
buck
is
is like
high,
this
you
here.
just got that 1,400.
Use but energy though. Why you think energy is trying to pass the buck?
Energy is
And
trying to pass the
how you
buck.
think they're doing? Mm-hmm. Well,
So let's just take like say certain corporations or businesses or whatever like that. They have a certain amount of water usage. That like that lady with the $52,000 water bill. What citizen you know in the city run $52,000 worth of water or $52,000 worth of energy at a house don't nobody stay at and the lights ain't even on.
that shit ridiculous, homie.
You see what I'm saying? So who 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 they shaking hands with
And like I
that would
said,
say, hey, build the
would have paid
people
that
this.
bill, right?
I don't know
Say they'd
what
have
the
paid
fuck
that
they gonna
bill,
tell that lady,
right?
bruh, but I
You
look
know
at
what
all
they'd
them
have
Ain't no
told?
motherfuckers
fucking way.
like you
Ain't no way they
stupid.
gonna try to make that lady pay that fucking bill, man.
No,
Come
I'm
on now,
not
be for
saying
real.
that. What I'm saying is, if she would have paid it, right? Like, say she'd have just paid it, right?
Nigga, her
Right.
life would have had to been free for the rest of her life.
Nigga, they wouldn't have gave.
Let him. Pete, Dad, let
They
him
wouldn't have gave her
finish.
the cash back. You see what I'm saying? They wouldn't have gave her
Yeah,
the cash back. Is what I was trying to say. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm
they
talking
wouldn't have
too much.
gave her the cash back.
Yeah, I don't think they'd.
52,000.
Yeah, I don't think they'd have gave her the cash back. I think they'd have gave her a
So what
credit.
she would? So you don't? So you
Yeah,
think
they ain't gonna give you no cash
so
back.
she
You gonna
was
get a
supposed to
credit.
just no? Hold on, wait. So Chop, she's supposed to just take that lick though if she paid $52,000 a bill.
I believe strong wholeheartedly that they would have gave her a credit.
Yes. Yeah, they
What
gave
kind
her a
of
credit.
credit? Break
A
that down.
$52,000 credit. Minus
$52,000.
whatever her monthly bill is. Minus whatever her monthly bill
I'm
is.
just, hey, I'm trying to see where you're going there with this. Break that shit down. The people probably not don't know what you mean like that. How you get a $52,000 credit if you pay a
I was trying to break it
$52,000
down, but
bill?
you know, Pete Dot
No,
keep
but go
on
ahead.
bombarding me like
He gonna be all right.
he
He
don't
gonna
want
be
me
all
to
right.
talk. I don't know.
Yeah, he got to be 360 right now. That's all.
I don't know. He tripping. Come on, man. I'm about to play this other clip. Pete Dot, you ready, bro? Mister, you trying to talk, man?
I was waiting on
you
you
was
to
about to
finish
play
saying
this.
what
I
you
know.
was
I thought
saying.
he. I know. You about to touch. Nigga, you supposed to be breaking it down. Thank you, Pete.
But
See
what
now,
I'm
Pete paying
saying
attention
is,
now. Now
all right, I'm
now
just
you
making sure,
falling
bro.
off the
'Cause you know,
cliff. All
I
right now.
understand that he running.
Come on,
Had
cliffhanger.
to
Come
save
on.
him. Yeah, it's all right.
Break it down.
But all I'm
How do
saying.
you get? Because I did ask a question though, chap. I did ask you a question about the
So, what's your question
52,000.
was?
You forgot that fast because you went about P dot.
Because I was bringing back the P Dot. He
$52,000.
trying to talk.
How does that consist of a $52,000 credit? If I pay a $52,000 bill, how does that go for the
It's
people? They
gonna
might not know
stay
what you're talking
on
about.
your fucking bill. Like, so it's gonna subtract out your money. Out your 52.
What he's saying is this,
Meaning
Sop.
whatever you use
So
that
yeah,
month or whatever, they
They
gonna
deduct that from their
take the
$52,000.
shit.
Let them talk. So
Until your
so basically
52,000
they
run
just
out.
gonna be sending you. So basically, just gonna be sending you an invoice every month for a minute.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. It's already
You still gonna get a
on
different
lock.
bill
So
every
that's
your
what he's
bill
saying,
ain't gonna
people.
your
So
bill ain't gonna be the same and none of
certain
that. But
things might not
at
be
the end of
fair
the
done. Do
day,
you think this lady gonna have to fight? I'm my bad, Ron. What you said?
they're not gonna give her that 52 back if she paid. Cause a smart, like,
So
say if I had
would
it
she have
right,
to take them to
like
court though?
I'd just be thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like on some shit, like say if I really had it like that to just pay it, and like fuck it, I ain't gonna have a
Right.
light bill
But think
forever.
about
You
it.
know what I'm
After, would
saying?
she have to still take them to court though? Is what I'm saying. What if they just look at it like, all right, she just paid her bill,
I think
but
to
the shit
save
was really unjust?
I
Would
think to
she have to
save
take them to
face.
court for them to say, hey, well, bitch, you done paid your bill? Oh, excuse.
Yeah, I think
But that it just
I don't
seemed
think
like
they gonna
that just
put in no
it just
check.
sound that's just how energy sound like they sound like they just be
They
cursing
ain't gonna
people
put
out for
in no
no
check
reason.
because the truth of
Why
the
they
matter
taking your
is,
money?
if
Energy
they cut
just seem
a
like they the type of company that do that.
if they
But go
cut
ahead.
a check, the only way she gonna see the full money is if she wait for the check to clear, because she still gonna have to pay for the check, to clear. You see what I'm saying? So unless she deposits it straight into her bank, she and
Hmm.
say she need that money because she, you know what I'm saying, her
That's
shit on
right.
auto pay or
$52,000
something. You know what I'm
goddamn
saying?
dollars. That's right. Hell,
Because people
who
should
don't
be on
need that?
auto pay. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like
Cause
it
that's
be
a lot
like
of money, dude. That's why
yeah.
I'm, really want you to break it down
That's
for the
another
people
thing
too. You know
too.
what I'm saying?
Like I
Cause
think, because with the
that
water
is
board,
severe for an old black lady, dog. Come on, like.
with the water, but the crazy thing is, not too long ago they just was talking about the same thing with the water. So how the water company do it, and then the water shit get right, and now all of a sudden the fucking energy company doing the same thing.
Because they playing ping pong.
The thing is, this too,
Hand
people
over
don't
fist.
understand and people don't be paying attention. They got a contract company that's energy, that energy high, and they taking the pipes from under the house and putting that shit under the ground, the gas lines and shit. That's another big project that they doing that
Right now.
and that shit been going on. I won't say side note, because when I was staying back there in them apartments, them boys from Mississippi, that's what them boys
Uh-huh.
yeah, so that
Was
shit been going on for a
on.
minute. Like my daughter, yeah, that shit. Like my daughter wasn't even born all the way yet. I think no, she was one. So it's been like 7 years. They've been working on that shit. It's been like
Mhm.
7 years, 7 or 8 years, probably longer than that, because them boys was there when I got there. So they've been working on that shit. So they trying to, I guess you could say, upgrade shit. And if you pay attention, in New Orleans or whatever, them lights, the lights ain't the same like they used to be. It's them damn LED lights. Them bitches way brighter than them other big lights that we normally had.
That's another thing you're paying for on your electric bill. Street lights.
For people that stay in neighborhoods too, another thing you could do, you could look at your bill and see if you paying for the street light, because sometimes the people that stayed there before you, they get a street light because they want more light while they staying right there, and you could really get that from energy or whatever. So they'll come
Street
bring your shit
light.
out there, and that
Mm.
bitch would be
That oh,
but you gonna pay the bill for that motherfuckers. And they not, see, if you move and telling them you move and all that, they
they're
not
not
gonna
Right.
taking that shit
stop
off their bill.
that light. They gonna keep that bill, they gonna keep that light on that bill. So if the person that's staying there don't want it on there, you're gonna have to see it on there and tell them you
Mm-mm.
don't want it, so they could take it off. And then they
That
gonna
right
shut that
there.
bitch off.
I was
Even
telling
though they
Sai about
should
that.
have a light right there.
I
Cause it
was
was
telling
like
Sai
that when
about
I
that
was
before we
staying in
got
the night
started.
war, when I was in middle school or whatever, in the night war or Cluid.
So let me
We
ask
had
y'all something. With energy actually doing what they doing with these bills, what do y'all think is actually the problem? Is it y'all think it's some computer shit or
yes.
yeah,
No, I don't do
Mm-hmm.
no computer shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact is that the system that they running is too old. That's the whole mean bread of it. The reason the water company can't upgrade is
So
because
is
they
this outdated system
didn't
helping
not
them still too?
pay attention to what the man said. That's another key thing he brought up in there. He said that we gonna keep doing the same thing we've been doing for the last 50 years. Like that's because it's the same shit. Y'all ain't build a motherfucking power grid since fucking 50 years ago. You see what I'm saying? They ain't doing
Right.
none of that. Every time the shit go to city council, that's another thing too, because you know they kind of pissed off with city council because every time the shit come to city council, the people for whatever community they be trying to stick that shit in, they shut that
Mm.
shit down. So what they, what people saying is we need it and we want y'all to do it, but we need y'all to put the shit in a spot where it's not gonna cause harm to the people where the shit gonna be at. Because if
'Cause
it
they
do,
Mhm.
they're not gonna have it there. Straight up. I passed the one up
I was about to say that.
back there off the shelf. It's a big energy thing right there off the shelf that don't run nothing. It's a big fucking power grid and it don't run nothing because the people in that area was like, fuck that. I don't want that shit. I ain't trying to get no cancer from no radiation and all that stupid shit. And they right, to be honest.
Yeah, they had a lot of little towns and stuff doing votes on that type of stuff too, especially with those with a lot of those newer internet towers.
No, they did that shit with the that shit was right there in Mishu. Right? That shit happened right there in Mishu. They
Mm.
they tried to do that shit. They tried to and it was another spot. I forgot where it was at, but they was trying to get that spot to do it. But the main thing is, like he said, bro, if a new company come down here right now, son, them people gonna build them a grid somewhere or whatever, and that shit gonna work. Watch, and the numbers gonna go down. But that water company shit, them switching water companies, that are the only way that'll happen is if a company come through and take over the water company and
Mm.
or come through and put their own lines in, meaning like run their own drain lines and all that shit, but they ain't got enough holes and grounds in the street for you to be running all them fucking lines. So it is what it is. That's kind of like a monopoly on some shit like the water
Man,
company.
two companies got to come down at the same damn time, and all three of these compete. I bet your energy get their fucking mind right.
The thing is,
Them
energy
niggas,
gonna
them
lose. They gonna
motherfuckers gonna
lose.
have commercials and every goddamn thing.
But that's
That's
the
what I tell
thing.
you.
They gonna lose so much money in the beginning because no fucking body gonna be trying. Everybody gonna be trying to get away from their ass to try to see. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
to
And like
see,
the
yeah, because
dude,
that's how dirty they been doing the
oh, I'm
motherfucker. Just to
telling you,
see, you ain't lying.
when a politician tell you
That
the
shit
truth about
crazy.
something, bro, they running for something, bro. I'm telling you, dog.
Man, I wouldn't even debate that if I saw that old lady bill, bro. Like I shouldn't even have to talk to nobody, bro. Like what is going like
Oh, hold
you
on.
know what I'm saying? Like I don't give a fuck if you the operator. Like, oh,
He got
it's
you
how
there.
much?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
here.
hold up, I gotta talk to somebody. God damn,
And see, look, I hate
this
see
shit
how they
crazy.
doing this shit. See that meter that they have on here right here. That they're not even using the meters no more. All of them,
No,
it's the Honeywell.
Mhm.
Like, why they even still got that old fucking meter up there?
because them old meters is giving them
Energy,
false readings.
energy.
No, them
Get your
them
line
old
ass out
meters
the street.
is giving
You
you
about to
fucking
get hit.
legit readings, nigga. That's what they doing.
Energy, you
See,
about
let
to
me tell
get hit.
son,
Get your line
let me
ass out the
all right.
street.
Hit this the truth. What both companies did is they switched their meters. Energy
Mm.
switched their shit, when Sewage and Water Board switched their meters, that's when the damn price hikes and shit started. Because they went from those analog basically scales into digital. Everything switched to fucking digital. Once everything switched to digital, now all of a sudden some shit that happened. That's the same thing the water board just did. Not Energy doing the same fucking thing. Soon as you start installing these new fucking meters, now all of a sudden, oh, it's this, that, and the third, and woo do whatever. Then the bill's gonna go back to being one something or whatever. Long as we ain't catching no hurricanes and shit or whatever, the bill's gonna go down. But soon as a hurricane or something happen, the money gonna go back up. But they getting money and they calling in outside fucking help to come fix the problems that
they have enough people
that they
here to
have.
fix
Yeah,
it.
like that shit crazy. Like it's nowhere in the world that y'all don't have enough money or enough employees or none of that shit, and y'all the only company. It don't make no sense. Y'all got more employees than a fucking police officer.
That is true. That is true.
It is what it is.
And yet we're
Shall
so
we?
jacked up. But
Shall
you got
we
people applying
How
get
many
together
niggas
jobs
when
with
they ask
energy
y'all
and
that?
monopolize all
on
this
a
bullshit?
daily.
When you see a nigga working for Energy, 9 out of 10, no matter what kind of truck or whatever he in that bitch by himself, right or wrong.
By itself, most likely, yeah.
I wouldn't give a fuck if he pulling 6 motherfucking whatevers. You hear me? It's gonna be him by himself. He gonna be driving that shit by himself. Like they got one person per vehicle. If something happened on this block right now, it ain't gonna be no 2 motherfuckers pull up in no big truck together. It's gonna be one. It's gonna be one big truck, and if he need help, then more trucks gonna come. But it's everybody gonna have a big truck. So, like I said, dog.
Yeah, they was getting on their ass a while back about that shit. Niggas was doing all type of shit in them trucks, bringing them where they ain't supposed
So
to
the
be
thing
at
with
and
the
all
water
type of shit.
board is they got all their workers be in the same truck, but they just be standing around watching one person work. Like at least they be there.
Just in case something happens.
At least, huh?
Just in
Well, if
case.
you've noticed a spike in your Entergy bill, representatives with Entergy testified at the New Orleans City Council meeting earlier today.
Oh, this is the
And they say
same
that there are
thing?
several things to blame for it.
Well, Lily Cummings explains what those are and how customers say they feel powerless to fight the rising cost.
I feel helpless.
Like many across southeastern Louisiana,
new trucks.
Ponchatoula resident Tom
Look at that.
Walker
Pay
was
attention.
hit with a higher
That's
than
what your
normal
money going
Entergy
to.
bill.
Went from $266 to $527. But what's next month going to be? $800?
Entergy went before
Yep.
the New Orleans City Council Tuesday explaining
Here we
why
go.
bills have increased.
You have this convergence of factors that have caused the recent uptick in bills.
Entergy
Wait,
blames
wait,
record
wait,
heat
wait,
this
wait.
June.
What Chop just said? What Chop just said, bro? What did Chop just say?
Conversion factors.
What the fuck did Chop just say? I didn't watch this article, people, but what did Chop just say? They
Hey, Brett,
conversion. What
everything is
conversion mean?
recorded, Flair.
Oh
What
wait,
conversion mean?
wait. They had to convert from the regular resources that they're using
No.
to getting
What
electricity
Chop
from a
just
nuclear
said?
power plant outside of the city.
Listen to what I
Okay.
just said. Didn't I just say they switched the meters? Everybody got the Honeywells now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the old meter no more. They ain't getting no new source because every time they try to get a new source, the city council shut that shit down. So ain't no new source unless it's out of town somewhere. Like you said, that is correct. If they do have it, that bitch got to be out of town somewhere because people not with that shit at all. But think about it. Why Texas shut down? Because you know that's where energy stop at. Energy stop in Texas.
Yeah.
And they whole grid.
Oh well, I'm sorry. They stop up in Arkansas. They got a little spot up in Arkansas too.
Yeah, you're right. They got Arkansas too. They do.
So do you think that's a good you think that's a good thing, them doing what they doing, or you think they trying to hide the bad practices that they've been doing so far?
But
I
if
think
we
they're
don't,
trying
if
to
we
hide
not the, that's what I'm saying. We not the only ones getting that type of raw deal though.
right because
Because
think about
if
it. All
we
right,
getting
let's
it
think
down here
about
in
it.
Louisiana, they getting it elsewhere if
All
they
right,
dealing with
look.
energy.
All right, Peter. Think about it like
So we
this.
talking about energy. That's what I'm saying.
All us
Right.
got the Xbox,
Wherever
right?
they at,
All
ain't
right,
is
listen to what I'm saying,
is
Peter.
bad policies sound like, you know.
All us got the
Mhm.
Xbox,
And like
right?
he said, outdated.
If your Xbox outdated or your game outdated, see it's just a game. We ain't even gonna go all the way into the system. Well, no, we're gonna go all the way into the system. The system outdated. You know what I'm saying? Not saying the 360. See, it's the one, and you ain't got the new one, but you got the you know what I'm saying? You don't have the latest update, not the new game, but the latest update on that game. Your game not gonna function right. It's
No.
gonna do dumb shit. You see what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
with that being said, their whole system is trying to be switched into a new system. Not I gotta send power out of town. I have to build something here that can read these motherfucking uh meters. Cause when they shut your shit off now, they shut your shit on and off now. They ain't gotta send no tech
They ain't
out.
even gotta send a
Uh
meter reader out.
yeah, they ain't even gotta send a meter reader out. And if they do send a meter reader out, the way they doing meter reading now, it's just like with the water board. They ride around and they could catch your meter because of the digital shit. So if you got the digital one, it is what it is. Like he said, they got some houses that didn't get switched over yet or whatever. So with the houses that didn't get switched over yet, they they got to get out and go check their meters. So sometimes a nigga just ride around and been and checked all the meters in that area because all them meters then been switched out. But like I said, if I bet you if you check people that got the new meters, that's the ones that's got the price spikes. But the way energy work, I believe everybody should have the new meter by now. Cause fuck, we got the new meter at the water board. So I know and I got it at my house. They been put that shit in. So I don't know. But like I said, it is what it is. That's just like with the water meter. That water meter had been in. Them bills wasn't spiked up like that. They did that shit. You mean you know what I'm saying? But you could say that once the shit get digital, because that's just like with the stream y'all shit. If my internet stop working right now, man, this shit gonna shut the fuck down. And this gonna be
One
however
other
it
thing,
is.
one other thing that did happen with energy as well as sewage and water board was we had a lot when they did have people going out to read the meters. Nobody was taking account or nobody was paying attention to how they were actually supposed to be reading the meter, right? So, say the person that's supposed to be there reading the meter is they out walking. Now, I don't know if that this procedure, but I do believe if you standing straight up looking down in the meter, your eyes are not that good to see every single number on top of that meter because there's water, there's dirt, all kind of debris get caught up in there, grass from people cutting their grass and stuff like that. So literally, I had stood and watched one of the meter readers, and I knew my meter had mud in it because it had just rained. The meter reader came out, popped the top open, didn't wipe the top, the top of the dial down or nothing, and just punched in a bunch of numbers and walked the fuck off. Like, dude, I know the fuck you didn't look at that meter. You just dialed in a bunch of fucking numbers. So when I went to Sewage and Water Board and I told the people, I said, listen, y'all better check the meter readers because I'm telling you, I know they're not reading meters. And bro, when I tell you, right around the time that everybody went to complaining about their water bill skyrocketing, people was noticing the meter readers wasn't reading the meter. So nowadays, what they do? They gave them a towel and a spray bottle with some water in it to clean down the tops of them gauges so they could see the actual number. Plus, they made them start wearing knee pads. Get on your knee, read that meter, punch them numbers in. Motherfucker must not have been doing what they were supposed to be doing. Switch. Let's go digital.
So you think it's negligence on all parts of like even the employees too, or you think they taught
Because
certain ways to do
even
things?
with the energy readers, they think about it. If you got a dog behind your fence and your meter is on the side of the house, them motherfuckers is not about to tangle with that fucking dog to
They
read
ain't
your
got enough
meter.
employees to be trying to play with nobody like that. They ain't trying to get nobody to
Lawsuit.
sue
Right.
their ass, no
Right.
lawsuits and all that.
And that's understandable. But if the meter is where you can look and see the meter, there's no excuse for you not to do what you're supposed to do the correct way. And that's a fact.
That's true. I mean, or you let them know. I wonder if they reported to them and tell them that they couldn't get to it, and do they tell them
No,
to
because
try to
then
go
think about
back?
it. What that mean? They gotta go back out there, knock on the door, and ask the person to do what? Hey, could you get the dog so I can read the meter right quick? You see what I'm saying? We mean they gotta go work off the clock now. The motherfuckers ain't trying to. I'm gonna just punch these fucking numbers in, and that's that.
But see, I didn't did that before, and I didn't heard people do that before, where they schedule a time with them to come, that way they could be there when they do it.
Right.
Not giving them no brownie points or nothing. Just I just heard, I done seen that shit before, though.
But these are the types of things that, not just the fact that, oh, my bill high, these are all the contributing
But shit
factors
like
that
them
a lot of
houses
people.
off the lake, like shit, you straight up can't get to them bitches. Some of them people meters be in their yard, their house be locked up so much to where if you fucking hop a fence or try to get your ass back there, them people come and get your ass.
Well,
You
guess
might
what?
not go to jail, but you ain't gonna better read that meter. And reading the old meters require a equation.
And not everybody knows. And that's the thing. Remember back in the Gap, they used to tell you how to read your meter and what the numbers mean and this mean
Yeah,
in dollars and cents.
I
They
gotta
don't
do.
do that shit on them fucking
Gotta
bills no
read.
more.
At my job, I have to read both meters because some of our machines still have the original meter.
And but you know how to do it though. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So you could go outside and look at that digital meter on the side down in your water line and see, okay, this what my water usage is for the month. This how much my bill is. Because you know what to do. Think about those that don't know how to do that. You see what I'm saying? And then we gotta look at it like this here. You got a lot of motherfuckers scared to even go open up the top on that water meter down there. Cause what's the one thing they tell you? Oh, sewage and water board, you get a tampering charge if you open that top up.
Oh
But it's
no,
my
they
top.
could lie. That's a lie. I never
Uh-uh.
heard that one.
They actually have people who have got hit with tampering charges. I'm fucking one of them. Just for knowing to go turn my water off to keep water from fucking running. They gave me a
Snake is a common
tampering charge
criminal.
just because I turned my shit off.
Well, I don't know. I didn't hear people get tampering charges when they cut their water on and they didn't.
No, I got
And it's
one for
not supposed
turning.
to,
They
but
like,
I
oh, if we
never.
like the lady say, if we turn it off, you can't turn it back on. But you supposed to be able to turn your
So you was
water
turning it
on and
off
off.
because you was trying to save water.
Yeah, because I had
So
a leak in the
listen.
house at one
All right,
point.
so let me ask you a
You know what
question,
I'm saying?
Paul.
So
Let
I
me
was
ask you a
trying to
question.
save water by not letting that leak run.
Right. So look, let me ask you a question. If a plumber was to come or you was trying to get the work done, right? So you would have to call them to come cut your water off so they could do the work.
Nope, the plumber would do that, but you would have to have a permit from the city to have a plumber there to do the work.
What?
What? What you mean? What? If I got
No,
work getting done to my house The plumber gotta apply for a permit with the city to do the work.
So you mean to tell me
Now,
that
now listen, major work. I'm just look at it like that. Just say major work.
we talking
A
about
plumber,
what we talking about?
just regular water usage or fix a pipe and all that shit.
No,
No,
we
they
talking
ain't doing.
about anything that if I gotta come fix any pipes in your house, anything that got to do with your house, and I'm a plumber, I have to cut the water off to the house to be able to work on what I'm working on. Unless the
Nah,
water will keep running to wherever the fuck I'm working at.
nah. Remember this. You do not have to go to the water meter. There's a second valve on the house itself that you could turn your water off with. You see what I'm
There
saying?
are plenty valves. They got valves under the, closer than
Right.
what you're saying. But the thing is, I don't think that you gotta get I think when it comes to digging and doing pipe work, yeah, you gotta get the permits and stuff like that. But when it come to just getting plumbing work done to your house, yeah, nah, you
Yeah,
could
just
do
like
that
I say, regular plumbing
uh
work.
without having I mean anything that's considered plumbing to your house. Like if you ain't fucking with the city, because the thing is, anything like say if you go outside and see and step on your sidewalk, anything 2 feet from the sidewalk
3.
is yours.
They say 3.
Anything two
Anything
feet
3 feet, 3 feet from the meter, 3 feet, from the meter, 3 feet. They supposed to be able to come out and fix it. 3 feet past 3 feet, you stuck with that.
That's why people be fussing with the people all the time, because people keep saying 3 feet, but it's 2 feet at the end of the day. And like I
Well,
said,
I think you need to let the people down at Josephine Street. That's the street. Joseph Street. Go let them motherfuckers in there know. Cause
who
they
you
the
talking
ones who
about?
telling everybody that shit.
Who told them that?
Huh? What you mean who told them that?
So the people that work at St. Joseph is just like cash register people, like that like like Walmart, like register
I'm not
people.
talking about the ones who take the money.
You talking about the ones that pull the accounts up?
The ones that's in the accounting office and the ones
Yeah,
that's up there on the second floor.
son.
I
Cause
Even
be
the ones on
damn,
the
boy.
second floor
A
said that.
secretary.
you not them people ain't no workers, son. Them people don't know how that shit go. You gotta
Okay, so like I say,
I'm an
somebody need
administrative
to go
assistant
tell
myself.
them motherfuckers that.
people gotta stop asking
What's
their
all them
questions.
fucking medals on your jacket? Oh man, and they workers. He just saying, bro, don't really go like that.
No,
It's
I get
probably
that.
actually two.
Let me
Yeah,
all
bro.
right. So look,
But what I'm
He ain't
saying
gonna
is,
even worry about it.
so P,
them
look,
motherfuckers is
listen.
the one going around telling
So
people that
listen.
shit do.
The thing is, where you already know what I do. You never seen me go do a leak or nothing like that before or whatever. But I do that, son. I do what you saying. Like I do that. That's why I'm telling you what it is. They didn't have people that they came to the plant and or then called the plant and they'd be like, "Oh, my house is at such and such. I got a leak or whatever." They'll be like, "Oh, Josh, go look at it." Boom. I gotta go pull up at the people house, walk the property with the owner and decide whether it's on our side or their side. So I'm just saying, son, that's how I know what it is.
So can we move on, please? God damn, it took all my energy. I'm about to
Man, let
go
me
to
press play
Texas or
on
something.
beat that thing,
Bill
man.
credits from a
Shit.
previous settlement expiring in March and the nuclear plant that supplies some of its power
Took
being
the tea out
offline
my
between
energy.
February and May,
Man,
forcing them to rely on more fuel, which costs more
There
due
you
to
go. There go
rising
them big
prices.
mufflers.
There's not much any of us in this room can do to control those prices.
Still, the New Orleans City Council is
First
looking
of
for
all,
ways
why
to
is y'all
lower
still
bills. One woman told the council that Entergy had a program using
getting
these
energy the
gadgets
same
that was
way?
working years ago, but they cut it.
It has on it the projected in dollar and cents and your actual
I know, right?
dollar and cents.
Now Denise Bickman says she doesn't trust her bill.
My bill right now is $461.
From Ponchatoula to New Orleans,
Think about
doubt
it,
is
bro.
about as high as the
Grandma
bills
said you
themselves.
tripping.
Be trustworthy and clear to people. You claim you're trying to help? Really? Are you really trying to help? I don't think so.
I just don't trust
Entergy suggests keeping your thermostat at 78 degrees.
Me and you both, player.
Says that's not feasible for everyone.
God
I've got
damn.
MS, so I'm disabled and I have to have the AC running. Heat incapacitates me.
He says he's thankful he can pay the bill for now. Lily Cummings, Eyewitness News.
Entergy told us it has no plans at this time to do voluntary or scheduled blackouts to conserve power.
Voluntary or
I'm Nick Nimmin,
scheduled?
and I'm a StreamYard user.
Voluntary or scheduled?
What they been
blackout?
doing though, bro? Like, why are we acting like they not doing that right now? So they haven't been doing
The blackout.
rolling blackouts.
No, they haven't.
Oh, yes, they have.
Fuck.
Crazy
When
people
they had
lights
one,
been
because
going
I ain't had
out.
one.
You
I
ain't
ain't had
had
no
one.
blackout.
The
No.
people lights they
Yeah, I ain't had one
talking
either,
about.
but they been having them.
Come on, man, my lights just blinked out fucking last week.
But that's
on,
a
man.
like a power. Let's call that a power surge now.
Why? And
Yeah,
how
of
you
course
gonna
that's what you
describe it?
call it.
And how you
That's
gonna describe it as
politically
a power
correct. Yeah,
surge? You don't know that?
that's politically correct.
And they cut our shit off, or they trying to
Yeah,
cut
that
something
what you
on,
tell the cameras.
or you cutting something else on. Because I noticed when they cut something else on, something else cuts off.
Somewhere else though.
But ain't nobody gonna see how bright the city was. Cause see, they didn't went back to cutting lights off. See, right after the hurricane, I was down here or whatever. I mean, central worker, so I was down here. Son, the city was lit up like a major motherfucking metropolitan. That's how bright all the lights was. Every light that they fucking had, if it never came on, bitch, it was on. I'm serious. And I ride back and forth from across the river and all that type of shit. So
So let me ask y'all something.
they
Let
got the
me ask you.
capability to turn that shit on.
If all right, they still using gas and all that to pump the fossil fuel and the whole thing to the energy, like the power plant type. What alternate ways do you think they could use for energy, and would it be better for them to do that besides trying to keep making this work? Because it seems like it's just eating money from people. So if they had like an alternate way to get some type of energy, do you think that would help? Or do you know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all think about that?
Yeah, I think it'll help. I definitely think it'll help or whatever. They'll probably try to, kill whoever, but at the end of the day, the fact of the matter is we don't have to be even using the shit as much as we be using it. Like we really be using it, like using it. You know what I'm saying? Like really, really fucking lights be on all day 24/7. Lights don't never go off. Like, to be honest. Or if they do go off, they going off in the morning. Like what, like 7,
Sun
like
up.
as soon as the sun come up. But by 6, 7 o'clock, even before the sun go down, them bitches be on. Like religiously for at least a good 12 hours strong.
So is that now? Here's the question: is that a time thing, or is that them knowing, okay, something about to set, let's hit these switches.
If you got less employees, that's just like at the where I'm at. We have to turn our big lights on or whatever. The lights we
Yeah,
have.
y'all have to.
Yeah, but them people probably got that shit on timers.
Okay.
Like, it would make sense. I mean, I would definitely not waste the money sending a whole employee to do that, and they could be in the field fixing. You know what I'm saying?
Fixing something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
wouldn't do that. But
So I mean, the people been discovering all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying, fellas? And I think it's time to put some of
yeah,
that stuff to use for a change, and stop
I
these
seen
old
the
ways,
dude
like you
with the
say, with the outdated computers. All these mishaps with these bills. I mean, it's getting old and played out unless this is a part of who you are. You see what I'm saying? So we either gotta accept that and deal with these motherfuckers, or they have to be forced to change, bro.
yeah, they gonna have to change. So that's basically what's about to happen. Because, like you said, if they bring another company in, son, that's a wrap.
Now here's a good question: what if the city took it over and do like they doing out in Arizona, where it's prepaid energy?
You can do that now.
If they wanted to, see, that's what I'm saying. See,
They don't offer
it's
that.
like
Like
they
I
don't
seen
want it. Like it's what is
like with the credit thing. I
why
seen
y'all
the chick.
think this is working? Energy. Why y'all think this is working?
The
Why?
energy bills was going up because see that was like around when the pandemic, like during the pandemic, and people bills and shit was going off, so they had the little petty shit going on. They had who was posting the energy bills and shit like bitch, I'm paying my bill, you ain't paying your bill. But man, some of them hoes had credits. I'm talking about like $5,000-$6,000 that just was credited already on the bill, to the point where like, bitch, my bill paid for the year. I ain't even tripping on, you could really do that or whatever. But like I said, people don't know that. They don't offer it to you. They don't tell you nothing like that. They make you think that shit bill to bill like that. But I guarantee you right now, you could just go, if you could pay your bill right now and go on the server or whatever and pay that motherfucker again the same amount, and that shit gonna sit on that account as a credit.
Okay. Yeah, bro. They gotta get the stuff together.
There's got to be a different, like we say, bro. They got to have a way that all of this could be fixed and have the shit done with no fucking problem.
We ain't got time to fix that if
We
everybody
got,
getting caught up with
yeah,
charges.
because we got we got politicians, and I'm telling you, bro. Man, everybody see like everybody lining their pockets, and it seems like this money is coming from us.
Yes, it is.
All takeaway.
A few
Who
weeks
is
ago is now
who is
official.
paying these
As
tax?
New Orleans
Who is
City
paying
Councilman
all
at
these
large Jason
taxes?
Williams indicted on tax fraud charges. U.S. Attorney David Joseph announced a short time ago that a federal grand jury in New Orleans returned an 11-count indictment
Y'all remember
yesterday,
this?
charging Williams and Nicole Burdett of Kenner with conspiracy to defraud the United States, aiding and assisting in the preparation and presentation of false and fraudulent tax returns, and failure to file IRS Forms 8300 relating to cash received in trade or business. Now, Williams addressed the investigation at a news conference earlier this month, proclaiming his innocence and blaming his former accountant. Williams is, of course, running for district attorney and accused
He
current
rose on him
DA
first
Leon
on the
Canizero of
news, huh?
fueling the whole probe.
This
is not
Canizero.
of criminal activity.
Pause it right quick, sideways. See, Ron went for the gusto, huh?
That nigga blamed Canizero.
And his accountant. What you mean? That nigga tripping, man. That nigga was writing all that shit, man. Tell that nigga to do none of that shit, man. And that nigga Canizero, he putting salt on my name.
This man tripping. He tripping for real, son.
See, tell that boy Williams went hard this night. Go ahead, bro. You can play it, bro.
Man, stupid bald
Performance
head.
politics that has held this city back for too long. This attack on me
Yeah, you Teddy
makes
Graham
me
head,
only want to
bitch.
run for DA even more.
Eyewitness investigator Mike Perlstein has been following this story and the latest developments. He's joining us now in the studio with more. Mike, how did this all come about?
I ain't being racist, but I think there's too many white people reporting on a black person.
I've been hearing about this investigation for a couple of months.
Somebody need to be minding their fucking business.
Somebody to be minding their fucking
We see
business.
that the indictment was handed down here in the Eastern District here in New Orleans. And as you saw from Jason Williams' comments,
I want to listen
he
to
did
the rhetoric.
address this many weeks back and called it political, said that he had done nothing wrong and blamed his former accountant, actually someone who was
Chop, you can
masquerading
take the
as a
tag
CPA.
down so you can see.
The indictment itself is
What the hell is that?
contains some
Oh, you
very,
talking about
very
the
serious
caption?
charges,
Yeah, DD.
a
Yeah.
conspiracy in which
You still
he
got it up there.
allegedly conspired with another attorney in his office in the preparation of his tax forms.
Shout out
for
to
his
DD.
business,
Thanks
a
for coming through.
long-term, very, very successful one, in which at least 5 years overstated expenses, thus, according to the indictment, saving him more than $200,000.
Damn, it took him all fucking day to say that shit, stupid bird nose ass.
To taking cash payments from clients
Say that
and
shit.
not reporting those as income.
Read that
And, of
fucking
course, the final charge being a
teleprompter.
conspiracy with
Too
Nicole
easy.
Burnett, who once again is
Look,
an
he got the
attorney
paper in
who
his
is
hand
listed
and reading the
as
teleprompter
an
and fucking
administrator
nervous
in
as
his
shit.
office. So
This is the first week on the job, bro. Come to
how
clap.
Jason
Fuck him.
Nah, he's supposed to be minding his business.
That nigga shirt
this
ain't,
is
ain't button
a
at the
very
top.
serious matter, facing possibly decades in prison.
Oh, we got some more. Hit him with the other one, Chop. After the nervous. Hit him with the other one after the
Thank you very
nervous.
much, and we'll of course continue to
He's
follow this
Williams
story.
ain't
Just heard from
stopped
his
there.
attorney,
Miss a
Hilly
fucking
Gibbons,
beat,
high-powered
bitch. Her
attorney.
eyes
So we will
ain't
have
blink or nothing.
more.
Go fast.
Let's talk about the
Your
importance of
silly ass
healthcare.
off the goddamn.
Get it off the screen. What is that? That looked it. God forgive me.
Man, yeah, you got to be quicker than that.
Damn.
You ever seen that guy doing it? That nigga had that dollar.
Come on, man. We ain't getting no commercials like that since we've been on here. Like, they just pop a whole,
We need one of them.
a whole question mark on
Yeah.
the screen, bro.
Boy, Umo ain't gonna like that, boy. A whole snow bunny done popped out on the screen, boy.
Yeah, that wasn't no damn snow, but that was a
Boy,
snow
Umo
dude.
man, Umo gonna hit
Rabbit.
it. Umo Joseph, all right now. All
That
right
was a
now.
rabbit, boy. You
Umo
see,
gonna get your
look,
fucking
you seen that shit? Look,
a
that
whole
was
snow
a
bunny done
fucking
popped up on Blunt Talk now.
rabbit.
All right.
He wasn't no fucking bunny. He was a rabbit. Man, it was serious.
With this,
Boy,
oh, okay.
that lady voice was
Breaking
deep
news
as
again?
hell.
God damn, you hitting them hard with the breaking news. God,
No, the
breaking
breaking
news
news
again
was
with
that
Williams?
fucking big ass man lady they had just talking on.
Oh, man.
man, they just snuck a nigga right quick with that bitch. My bad, I wasn't ready.
Yeah, the little music and everything too.
Well, the indictment we told you was coming a few weeks ago is now official.
Wait,
There
this the
is-
same one? Is that? Yeah, that
You
is.
say the indictment we're talking
I
about is now
apologize.
official.
Yeah, I apologize.
Oh, that's the same one? All right.
Yeah, all right. Let's delete that.
Players fuck up too.
Players always, it happens, man. Shit. I was laughing at the damn
Yeah,
Main woman.
she caught you. I don't know. I don't
what
know.
to
Caught
say.
you off
Yeah,
guard.
that's what I'm saying. Like you can't see.
Hey, I don't know how the algorithm. I don't know how the
What
algorithm go with that.
go by.
Yeah, and
Nah,
you just
I'm
can't
there.
believe it
I
nowadays.
mean
You
there.
just don't know. Yeah, you just don't know.
If you're tuning in right now, brothers, you might be the only people that get to watch this shit.
There you go. There you go, child. There you go. Loosen up, nigga. God damn.
So just tell people about it because
first full day.
we talked about the president's son. We
Right.
just
Cause
seen
you ain't hear it anyway.
We just seen we just seen that fucking thing from 3
Yeah,
Ninjas.
his ass
I'm
big
stuck
nervous.
here. I'm stuck on the dog from 3
Yeah,
Ninjas with
he,
the red eyes. You hear me, son? Man, bruh. That was a big ass man woman speaking. I don't know what it said, but that motherfucking voice was deep as hell. All right, I'm pressing play.
Day of testimony in the federal tax trial for DA Jason Williams and his business partner Nicole Burdette, and federal prosecutors dove right in. They call the pair's tax preparer Henry Timothy, who says he falsified tax returns as instructed by
Wait,
Williams and
somebody
Burdette.
dropped off.
But as I've brought a lot of reports,
Silent.
Williams' defense team has tried to paint him as a tax cheat.
yeah.
Tax preparer Henry Timothy
Boy, check that walk out, boy.
for Nicole Burdette and District Attorney Jason
What?
Williams
That's a rat on a nigga walk.
on day 3 of the high-profile
I'm
trial.
going. You see, his top button
his
is
decades of experience as a tax preparer,
that bitch
laying
button.
out for the jury that hundreds of people and many companies
Boy,
trusted him
that
to do
tie
their
just tight.
taxes, even though
Wait,
Timothy
look, rewind it, child. Rewind it, child. Watch what they tell
Watch
him.
that
Look.
nigga smooth walking.
Look, yeah,
Watch that
what?
smooth walking.
Listen to this. Why? Listen to listen to what he said though. Look.
Prosecutors dove right in. They call the pair's tax preparer Henry Timothy, who says he falsified tax returns as instructed by Williams and Burdette. But as I've brought a lot of reports, Williams' defense team has tried to paint him as a tax cheat.
Will tax preparer Henry Timothy shoulder the blame?
So wait.
Yeah, pause it. Go ahead. Round said, "Williams, bitch, you tripping? Bitch, you told
So
me to do all this shit."
hold on. This nigga just said, bro.
I'm telling you, it's
This
going
nigga
down in that damn
He
courtroom,
just
boy.
admitted to doing the shit, bro.
It's day 3,
But
dog.
see, look, you know, accountants is like that. And I'm not taking no blame off of Jason Williams. I'm not taking no blame off of him.
No.
and,
We not trying to crucify him either,
You
though.
know
We
what I'm
not trying to
saying?
crucify
But
him
what I'm
either.
saying
No,
is,
we trying to get down to the bottom of this shit. Yeah, this is blunt talk.
accountants like that, son. Like this man Henry Timothy.
Man, you see that walk?
Man, he didn't. You know who he looked like? I don't know if people watch this shit, bro. But
That's something about the
see that
red on a nigga walk,
Better
man.
Call Saul, son. Man, that's
But
just
look,
what this nigga
but look who,
that thing.
but who came out and read it first, though, right? Remember what you just watched? That was 2 years ago. The first one we watched.
Yeah.
Jason came straight out, man. Look, it was rounding them.
Yeah, he did. He
It
did
was
put it on.
sabotaging me, and that was and my accountant was tripping.
Yeah, but that's fucked up, bro.
So now Round coming in court like, nah, man, that nigga made me do it. See?
So look,
Don't
Pete,
that sound like some shit in the neighborhood type shit?
I want to ask you a question. What elected
Okay.
office did Karen Clarkson Peterson have?
She was a state senator.
So we got a corrupt state senator, a corrupt mayor, and a motherfucking corrupt DA.
Not a corrupt mayor, a drunk mayor.
Oh, look, I know she
Hey.
drunk.
This is where that was speculation. Let's just say she's second line. Let's just say she's second line.
It's speculation on
Yeah,
her.
let's just say second line on her.
At a bar, man.
Let's just say she's second line then. That's it.
We don't know. If
Yeah.
she's fighting.
But them two though, I get where he going. I see what he's saying.
Corruption. It's corrupt.
And it may be some
give a
things
damn
connect because we don't have the puzzle piece. Maybe,
My nigga, this is New Orleans. You're
I
a
get it.
hypocrite if you don't think them people getting fucked up. Liquor is available 24 hours. You could go get a drink at any time of the day. You done been out of town. They shut that shit down at a certain time. You ain't gonna catch no motherfucking senator or no city councilman. Think about it. The city councilmen and the police officer sons and shit been getting in the
all
accidents
kind of
and
fuckery.
shit and been killing people and shit in accidents drunk. Like, come on, son. This the city we live in. They just think they elected officials and they above the law.
Man down. Where you from, nigga?
It is what it is.
This bad city that
They act like people drink all fucking day. I know people that get up in the morning and drink before they motherfucking go to work. and go to work. I'm talking about in the morning, 7:00 with the coffee and shit. I forgot
Oh, the
what
Irish coffee.
Community. Oh, that folk Irish. What? Hold up,
Yeah,
Paul.
that's
You're
what
not
they
about to
call it, Irish
disrespect New.
coffee.
You're not about to
No,
disrespect New Orleans. I'm
no,
talking
he's
about
saying that.
straight bean,
He talking
straight
about
bean from
that
the
'cause we don't
NO
call that shit no
community.
motherfucking
Folgers.
Irish
What you
coffee.
mean?
We just call it coffee.
What we
'Cause
drinking?
We damn sure ain't
CDM?
CDM
Oh, let's hear, boy.
community.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's regular coffee right there.
See,
Everything I
Paul
just
was
named. That's
that nigga
regular
Paul was
coffee.
trying to explain my shit, but he don't want to explain to you what an Irish cream coffee is. The Irish coffee is you
Liquor
put
and
liquor
coffee,
in
nigga.
coffee. Yeah, that's why he's saying it like that. It don't mean the brand of the coffee. But see, he was trying to explain my shit. He don't want to explain shit.
I thought y'all was talking about getting up early in the morning and talking
When he
about
when he
yeah, but
said with the coffee, that's the first
Yeah,
thing came to my mind. A drinker, coffee, Irish fucking coffee. Them niggas ain't
yeah,
they
that's
mad.
no. But what I'm
What it
saying is,
is you
what I'm
masking the
saying is, how
smell of
many
the
people
liquor
is doing
with the
Irish
coffee.
coffees, dude? That's why I started naming up. Man, fuck that nigga drinking Folgers and shit. Ain't nobody putting no
'cause see, that's
liquor in their damn coffee going to
yeah,
work.
that's why
How many
I
people
mean
doing
that's
that?
white people
We,
shit. They
if
really
they drink coffee, motherfucker, just get a coffee.
the bitches that ask you though, like
If you
when you
about to
get
go to
your
work,
coffee and you see like them little bitches working them little offices and shit. If they go when you go get your coffee and they and you got your coffee, them bitches that ask you, oh, you want to make your coffee Irish?
man, I done seen them coffee drinkers, man. I'm telling you, bro, them motherfuckers. They're, it probably later on or something, but man, she straight coming in that motherfucker. They need that fix, boy.
I didn't
That
see
fresh brew.
motherfuckers.
Gotta drop that motherfucker in.
I done been
Yeah, drop them scoops at that
I done
motherfucker and
been at
gotta get
work
him one.
in the French Quarters some years ago and seen some shit.
Oh shit.
But niggas be tripping.
Yeah, but you go ahead and play that motherfucker.
So which one this is?
I ain't want to jump off. No, the same shit.
We was running.
Attorney Jason Williams' tax fraud.
I ain't
On
want to
day
jump off.
3 of the high-profile trial, defense attorneys dug into his decades of experience as a tax preparer, laying out for the jury that hundreds of people and many companies.
If you got decades, so
See?
that mean that you know all the laws and
Look at
shit.
that
You
strut.
can break
Look at
the
that nigga
law.
like
He's
George
trusting him to do
Jefferson.
their taxes, even though Timothy inflated costs for other clients and has pleaded guilty for falsifying his own taxes. Defense attorney Lisa Wayne tried to show to the court that Timothy wasn't thorough when Williams and Burdett trusted him to do their taxes, didn't keep good records, and didn't ask if they had documents to prove their expenses. Timothy said on the stand, quote, "I just trusted the numbers that were given to me." Prosecutors instead began laying the foundation for this scheme.
Look at that face. Look at that slick bitch. Look at this. You motherfucking Seattle
I know, yeah. Thank you. See, that's who. Yeah. See, blunt
looking
talk. We just starting, y'all. So look. So now we
George
learning
Foreman.
on spot of how to catch this shit while we talking about it, because we listening to what's going on, but sometimes them cameras read on the emotions that you're going through, and
Man,
you can catch these little motions in life where people have these.
I got this nigga, man. He been being slick. But
He
see,
hit.
if he was smart, he'd have just fired him. You see what I'm saying? But
silly.
Nah,
Man,
he ain't
come
want
on,
to
man,
fire
wipe
him
your
because
face.
he ain't
there
want to
might
fire
have
because
been some backlash behind
doing
that.
what you was doing. Yeah, you was
Man,
doing
wipe
what
your
you was doing.
face, man. Wipe your face, man.
They say Burdett and Williams came up with to falsify
that's that.
thousands in business expenses and file fraudulent
Look,
claims
how
with
much?
Timothy, who
That's
they
that
knew
Diddy
wouldn't
Go back
ask
about
questions.
5 seconds.
no,
5,
Timothy
10
said
seconds.
made-up expense numbers came from
That's
Burdett
that
and
Diddy bop.
Go back
business
about 5, 10
expenses
seconds.
and
bop.
file fraudulent claims
That
with
Diddy
Business
Timothy,
bop.
expenses,
who they
what? How
knew
much?
wouldn't ask questions. Timothy said made-up expense numbers came from Burdett and Williams. Quote, "We kept increasing the deductions to where they seemed unreasonable." And, quote, "I felt pressure and I felt like I was helping them." The jury is already taking a look at Burdett and Williams' tax documents, amended returns, and discrepancies. Timothy will resume his testimony Thursday. In New Orleans, Devin Bartolotta, Eyewitness News.
Oh, we got one more, y'all. One more.
I'm trying to pause him so I don't
Breaking news on where, because they've been struggling with this case, and look like round trying to come out of it smelling like roses, bro. What y'all think about Williams and his chances of beating some of this, and or them
Man,
being lenient on him because he has you know
he looked like
admitted to certain things.
he looked like the shit emoji.
my first time hearing you stutter, homie. That boy said he
He looked like the shit emoji, dog. Like, bruh.
he's stuck.
Man, this nigga here, son.
Did they throw him to the wall, dog? They threw him to the wall.
Yeah,
I
he
don't know,
riding
bro.
that bitch, dog. Like, he like,
What
fuck
you think, Pete? After this is like 50 seconds. This one ain't long.
I'm really starting to look at the situation as though he may have had some wrongdoing in there, but a
Some
lot of that,
wrongdoing?
All right, come on, we
yeah.
about to find out because they charged the ex-wife. Come on, we
You
about to
said
find
something.
out.
Thank
No,
you.
a
You
whole
sure?
lot of that,
Accused
man.
newsroom in the federal tax fraud
just
case involving Orleans Parish DA Jason Williams. His ex-wife, Bridget Bartholomew, has been charged, with a misdemeanor. Bartholomew is expected to testify against Williams when he goes to trial. Once again, we are told this is a bill of information and it is a misdemeanor offense. Jason Williams' trial starts in just over a week on July 18th. The two got divorced back in 2014. Bartholomew is the daughter of former Mayor Sidney Bartholomew. Jason Williams has denied all wrongdoing in this matter. He is charged with 10 tax fraud related crimes. Once again, his ex-wife has now been charged with a low-level misdemeanor in this case for failing.
She rolled on him. See, they all
Jason
ratting on
Williams'
his ass.
trial
Look,
starts on July 18th.
same thing they
come on,
did with
man.
what's
P,
his
you heard
name?
that shit? Let's talk
Same thing they
about it.
did with
Thank you.
Renee.
See how you cut that, boy. You getting good. P, let's talk about it. Chop, let's talk about it. You heard that shit? Who ratting on it?
That
That's his
sounds like
baby
some
mama.
Renee shit.
That's just my baby mama. My baby mama.
She said, you gonna give me a what? Misdemeanor? I take that misdemeanor and she gonna do what in court?
Right?
She gotta
You gonna
testify.
sing, nigga.
She said, I'm going to testify for him or against him.
She just
Which
it's a
y'all
bill of
heard?
information. So basically,
Which y'all heard?
they
No. What you heard? Because they did say one or the other.
oh, she testifying against him.
Oh, okay, thank you. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, she damn sure testifying against.
Because that's what she said.
Yes, sir, cousin. Against.
That's what the lady said, man.
Damn.
So we
this
can't
nigga
play
went
games
to
with
the-
that. You see what I'm saying? What are we looking at?
Oh man, I ain't
That's
gonna
why.
throw Rich in our
That's why
plans.
Big Perro. That's why that big roly poly little white boy with the hip, his goddamn accountant, strolled in that bitch like George Jefferson. You saw he strolled in that bitch in a deluxe apartment in the sky. You ain't seen it? He strolled in that goddamn office.
And just
This
slid
man was
right
the
in
DA,
there,
yeah.
bitch. Sling. That nigga was diddy bobbing. He was walking around like he was in the I've been around, like he was just
Man, what?
yeah, he was walking around like, bitch, I ain't going to jail this
Second
white
line music would have came on, he would have dipped, nigga. I'm trying to tell you, he was on time.
They didn't went all the way
He know
back
what he
to
was.
your
He know
ex-wife.
what he was coming there for. It ain't no game.
Filed her
I ain't
tax.
gotta talk to none of y'all. I already said what I said.
Man,
I said what I said. That motherfucker lying. That motherfucker told me to do that shit. Says he won't rat on me. No, bitch, he lying. Get his ass. See?
Get
man.
But
Them
yeah,
people been
man.
watching you, bro. They had to been watching them, y'all.
I don't
What y'all
understand
think?
why our
It's been 2 years
so-called
now.
black politicians
The trial
don't
just the
understand.
trial just started. They in day 3.
Them
But go ahead, P.
people is watching you constantly. So why do you think you about to get away with some shit that you know you shouldn't even be doing in the first fucking place? Go chill the fuck out somewhere.
That boy say
Them
go
people
chill out.
watch.
No, do your job.
And then look at it like this here too.
Yeah, that's what you
That's
do.
the
Notice
Go do
problem.
your
You're doing
job.
too much goddamn chilling. Do your job. But I get what you're saying, though, P. Like,
then the
stay
other
out of
thing we
trouble.
looking at
That's
is
what you
too
mean. Stay out of trouble.
that too. But notice even
He
with
said
that, you
that
got a
too. All
lot of
right.
you know what I'm saying. Just look at it like this here. So
Well, they don't
say,
need to be chilling out there. Now, I don't take back what I said then. They need to be doing their fucking job. They don't need to be chilling.
of course they
None of them
need to be doing
motherfuckers.
their job. I'm not saying
All
that
right, then. They
they
don't need to
shouldn't
be
be doing their
chilling. They
job.
need to be doing their job. Because that's the problem. This politician shit, these politics, they talk that cash money shit, and then they come up there and they act like somebody that, man, come on, man. They be doing all this other shit, bro. Be going along with shit, stealing and all this dumbass shit, bro. It don't be making no goddamn sense.
No, you shouldn't get
Never,
in office if you're gonna be doing all
never
that
look
dumbass shit.
and never been there before. But obviously, is this some type of game that you gotta play, P, to get up there, dog? Anyway, that's what it just seemed
And that's
like.
the thing. They're not good at playing the game.
But this game ain't. But this game ain't what it's supposed to be, though. You could change this shit.
Yeah, you could.
You could be a trendsetter, bro. That's what I'm saying. You don't
They
have to
ain't
go with
trying
the
to be
trend.
trendsetters.
But that's their problem. They need to, whatever is done
That's
is
the
done to
reason
them.
that's
That's
the reason
is
we be saying
justified
what we be saying about
because
them. They gotta get the
this
fuck
shit
out
need
of
to
office.
change. This shit need to change, dog.
Right.
Come on, Jay, bro. Everybody rolling on him right now.
Yeah,
Jay
dog.
Will, everybody rolling on you right now, bro. They about to sink you. They trying to sink you like R. Kelly, nigga.
Trying to thank you like they
Boy,
did Ray Nagin.
You
once they
remind.
call my ex to the stand, it's like fuck it. It's
God
done.
It's
damn.
over. It's
You
over.
know what I'm saying? Especially if you know, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, they about to give him the whole kit and caboodle. That's what
Even
I'm
if
saying. They about to
even
give
if
you all
it's
the charges.
your wife, you see what I'm saying? You not gonna let your wife take them charges. You gonna take them charges. Or you gonna stand up and or no, you see what I'm saying?
So you know what she testifying against? Him, her actually watching him transfer the
Do
money
that
or
shit.
knowing how he do it. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Yeah, he told me not to
This day 3, I think they in. Day 3 or day 4.
he told me not to file them taxes that year.
All type of shit. Yeah.
He said that. So look, this my clip, bro. I want to start with P Dot. You hear me? And I'm gonna ask you,
Well, let me mute up. Hold up.
Ah.
why do
Hey,
you
hold up.
think
Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. I'm trying to get situated. Because this probably about to be a ride. I gotta blow the clip up right quick. All right. Go.
all right, I'm not asking you about nobody else. Okay? I'm not asking you to tell me a story about nobody else. I'm talking about you. Why do because this might be true in your family or whatever. Do you feel like you would be able to help create generational wealth for the people in your family?
Yes.
Now, when I say your family, I ain't just talking about your kids and your wife. I'm talking about your cousins and your aunties and your uncles and everybody, the whole squad, the whole caboodle bang.
It's doable, yes.
So do you think the reasons why it's not doable for everybody is legitimate reasons or emotions?
If we're gonna say selfishness as an emotion, then yes, behind emotion.
Okay.
It would not be doable for that reason. If it were doable, it would be doable because everybody understands the common goal.
All right. What about you, Silent?
Definitely would would be a factor if I'm basing my life off of that. Everybody coming up and coming together to actually make it happen. That would be definitely the move. You know what I'm saying, for that, and it would definitely be possible. And I don't think that we are far from it, or that thought
Yeah, I was
process
gonna
is
say
not
that.
far fetched.
Yeah, I was gonna say that for
You
you
know,
for sure. It's
a
closer
lot of
in your
people,
realm. Yeah.
a lot of people, you know, a lot of people want that, or probably already feel like they have that. But like I say, a lot of shit that we learning now and talking about now, I think is important. For people to actually figure that type of stuff out that you asking, Chop. So
Right.
definitely, I think people should do their research on that and really try to figure out, what's going on with that. Because I think this young lady had a point, what you showed earlier. So if y'all didn't get a chance to see the clip,
I'm about to play
yes,
it, but I'm gonna answer the question too. I think it's possible, but I think that the elders in my family basically picked who got what, if that makes sense or whatever. Because
hmm
stuff was definitely left and all that kind of stuff or whatever. But certain people got that. And I guess if you wasn't a certain type of, you gotta live by a certain type of rules and all this other extra shit, people be thinking, like that's what I mean
right,
by
right, right,
bullshit in the middle of stopping, like with emotions versus making
right.
sure that the resources are there for your family. You see what I'm saying?
But
Like,
is there a difference between friends and family?
to me, no, I wouldn't say it's a difference between friends and family, because if a person is truly your friend in the true meaning of a friend, 9 out of 10 that nigga or that person, I would say nigga because our partners or whatever, but they didn't met your mama or whatever, or they nigga know your brothers or whatever, or your sisters or your old lady or whatever. One of them ain't good enough. You really gotta know all of them. But if a nigga know all of them,
hmm
man, that's family, because everybody gonna know them. Your people gonna be asking about them and shit. When shit come up, they gonna be like, oh well, what's such and such at or whatever, because they know him to be with you all the time or whatever. So that's like, yeah,
Right.
friends
Just
would
to throw a
would
little history in there too, before because I want to ask Peter the same thing, but just to throw a little history in what you just said, that's what they used to actually do. They used to families used to actually conglomerate with each other and start new crests and new packs. You know what I'm saying? Through friendships and times at war, or whatever, through marriage, stuff like that. So definitely that is a part of
the reason the main
as a
reason I
people.
asked
That's
that is
definitely a part of
because
us as a people.
when you think about it, any major group, if because what Silent just said, it was important about making the crescents and shit. Any major group, the Moors, the Indian tribes that was left, uh anybody that still has their land in whatever, like them people stood up to make sure that that shit stood in their family, not just for them, because they gonna die before they even see the fruit of the labor. You see what I'm saying? But through generations they could have uh crackhead sons in swimming pools with crack with their dick out.
See, see, see. I told you, it all
You
makes
see what
sense.
I'm
It all
saying?
it all
And
makes
not
sense.
be able to get in trouble. Like, think about if you was able to take the so-called crackheads or rockheads of your family and put them in a
That's
situation where
right.
they
Put
could
them in the
just
White House. Watch what happen.
and just put them wherever,
Put
put
the
them in the
crackhead
spot
ass in
where
the White House
give
and
them
watch what happens. Shit.
$50,000 get them, make sure they got a job to where you ain't even got to pay out your pocket. Somebody else gonna pay their ass $50,000 a month.
Yeah, put them
Now they
over a
gotta,
couple of foundations and shit. Yeah.
man, is you serious? The only way we could do that type of shit is if we create generational wealth. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to say that we need to be trying to do that, but we probably could have got. I think we would have got our people real help. You know what I'm saying? I don't think all of them. I can't speak for all of them because some people just be, strung out or whatever. But what people misunderstand is a lot of people is functioning drug addicts, meaning,
They
some
can
people,
function.
yeah, some people with liquor, some people weed, some people pills, some people fucking coke, some people heroin in small amounts that they know how to handle it to where they could do some heroin and then operate on your fucking heart or whatever, like that high up of the chain. Them doctors takes pills and shit too, because I don't know about y'all ever tried to work 12-hour shifts? Like y'all ever did that shit before?
Man, I done had days where I didn't see my house for 2 to 3 days.
Was that for a short period of time, or was that for
That was
the
for
whole
like
duration of the job? Like long as you was there, like
that
I'm
shit
talking about.
lasted. I must say that shit lasted like a good week.
Oh no, I understand the strain of that. That would be strainful, but I mean, you working 12 hours, 300. Like every time. Like it's no. Your shift is 12 hours plus you might go from 12 to 18. Sometimes they work the 18s. That's why they be having beds and shit in the back and shit for them doctors and shit to go lay down on, like that I can't think of the name of the show right now, but that shit real.
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy, yeah, that's how that shit is for real. Them fucking
What you
doctors
talking
be
about?
in that motherfucking, they be in there. Like they ain't going no motherfucking where. They going in the back and go to sleep because it don't mean no sense to go all the way back home because you got to be back to work,
That
But
pager go off, nigga, you gotta turn all the way the fuck around.
they on dope though. Why they doing it? They
They
gotta
on
take pills. They gotta take medication just to be up that long. Like just think about it. You can't be up that fucking long, and you talking about operating on somebody's fucking heart.
then doing and that's like some of them surgeries be
That's
12,
another
13
thing. I
hours.
think we should bring back in-home medical. Where we have like
Or the house call.
townies, like towny medicals, and these little small town, somebody house. They got the whole doctor shit at the, in the basement type shit. Like,
Oh, all right. I see
like
what
we
you
should have it close to home.
Medicine,
Where if something happen fast, yeah, if something happen right quick, in the neighborhood, you don't have to wait for the ambulance for 6 hours. You know what I'm saying? To come through certain areas and shit. So a lot of those, I think a lot of those things, those hometown community things, they should bring back, like community centers and real playgrounds and sports programs. Not only sports programs, vocabulary programs and computer. You know what I'm saying? Jump into the new shit. I like I was saying, not IT. Think about IT. Not IT. The digital programming and stuff like that. Man, show them. Yeah.
But see, all
Like
right.
these new trades and stuff, welding and all that. Man,
They not showing us none of that. But see, listen to what she about to say. And
yeah, go ahead.
Everything you saying is in what she's saying.
Yeah, the creation of generational
Let's
wealth.
break this down for a second. Did you know that there's $1 million in every single person's family? Right now, you probably have 4 family members who are literally paying about mortgage or rent $1,500. Well, this is New York, so to $2,500. I live in
That's
$1 million
crazy.
home. Do you know if y'all just sacrifice just 4 years together, y'all put a deposit and just paid the mortgage together and put the rest of the money that y'all was paying regardless to the side, then you guys could refinance the property and then go buy something else. Do you see what I'm saying? But it's like we have to work in unity and togetherness. You know what I mean? When I first bought my home, we have a rule in the family. no one is allowed to buy something that all of us can't afford individually.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, I was living in an apartment that my sister could afford until we all could afford $1 million property. I couldn't drive around in a Maserati until my entire family could afford one. And so that's important. Like, we have to get.
All right. I'm not even gonna go all the way deep into the main thing, like Silent just
That's
was
what's up,
saying.
though.
If
Yeah,
you
that's what's up
start,
right now.
if you, that's just like, all right. See, if you own a house, right? When something gotta be fixed, 9 out of 10, your daddy gonna make sure that when that thing is being fixed, especially in New Orleans, a lot of men is handy. So we ain't calling no damn we ain't calling no plumbers and all that shit. Like nigga will do that shit they damn self or whatever, because you know how to do it or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
your children gonna see you doing that. The boys gonna see you doing that, so they gonna learn the workshop and shit at home. If you see what I'm saying, like when hurricane season come, we gotta put boards up. That's just nails and putting boards up, but it's learning something that got to do with you know
Working with your hands.
working with your
Definitely.
hands and being a man, and I'm gonna say being a man or whatever, because you do have to be
Yeah,
handy.
man, because
So,
goddamn it, you could be a goddamn nurse if you know how to do that shit. You know how to burp old people and shit. Yeah, that was too good.
yeah,
We need all hands on deck.
man, I
I'm
wouldn't
with
give
you,
a
Chuck.
damn if
All
you
hands on deck.
could.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
everybody
I
good for
know
something.
you could.
And
You could
everybody
throw
known for something. I'm with you.
somebody heart back together, but I still need you to be able to pick up this wood and be able to hammer a nail in it. You see what I'm saying? That's what we lose out too in this generation, because people just pick a profession and say, "I'm gonna just do that." We stop being Swiss Army knives or jacks of all trades. You know what I'm saying? People just take the one thing and they go with it. Like, oh, I make my money off of this, or I'm gonna do that, knowing that it's multiple things that you're good
You
at
have
that
to
you
know how
Do
to
can
you
do.
be.
believe that was you? Do you believe that was taught, or do you think people just think they supposed to do what they want to do?
I think it was taught. I think it was taught because just like we know about the houses and the people making the rent, or well, not the rent or whatever. I went too far. Just like we know about the way we spend money. Basically, like they know we gonna pay our rent.
Hmm. Hmm.
They know we gonna you know, they know we gonna pay for everything. Just like the video we watched, and the man was talking about that or whatever. We never was bad on paying our bills or no shit like that. So they know we gonna do all those things already, though. It's not like we can't do it. And like what she's saying, she basically saying in a sense um what we already knew, well, what we wasn't taught about ourselves. Like
Yeah.
Silence say they be pushing white supremacy or whatever. Like we push the white supremacy for us going by the things that they said and doing all that type of shit. Like we do that a
Hmm.
lot. A lot of the
Hmm.
things that
Because we believe. Yeah, we
they
believe in their ways.
say happen, or we was taught we go with.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we go
bro,
with that shit,
definitely.
bro, and that shit is not
P,
cool.
P, you still there? What you think, bro?
Like I said earlier, it all comes down to not being selfish in the grand scheme of things. When you come to creating generational wealth, when you look at all of the things that you have to contribute and all of the things that must be sacrificed, because
Right.
everybody don't understand that even with creating general wealth, or not general wealth, what I'm saying, generational wealth, you have to sacrifice. And these sacrifices are not small by any means. There are many things that you have to sacrifice just surely because you want to make sure you have. And the big thing is even starting off, just say starting off small. You know, I'm gonna open up a savings account, or I'm gonna see about investing instead of going buy this furniture at the end of the when tax time roll around. Fuck, the furniture been doing me a good service all this time. It ain't. You see what I'm saying? People waste their time doing things like if your furniture is seriously bad condition, by all means, go get you some decent shit. But if you have been having a sectional couch for 3 years, if it ain't all tore up, springs popping up out the damn thing, what the hell are you going to buy something new at the end of tax season for? When
That's a
you could
good
take
point.
that same money and say, you know what? Let me go to an investor's brokerage and see about taking and just putting a couple of at least $2,000 on some stock. You know, something that you know gonna make money. You see
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right. I was just gonna say the same thing, like, cause in that sense, you might buy stock. I wouldn't say stock though. It's some other investments I probably would make, but uh, with the stock, fuck, you could buy a stock in a company that you're trying to get the sofa set from. Shit.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Pfizer,
Yeah,
Moderna, Johnson and Johnson, Bayer. You see what I'm
Well,
saying?
you
You
talking
can
about
invest,
just pill people.
right? But I'm saying these are think about it. Don't they sell pills every day?
Mm-hmm.
Don't they trade on the stock market every day?
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? People got to start looking at things like this and say, instead of going buy some fucking furniture, I could take this $2,000 that I'm about to go spend on fucking furniture and go invest in some stock and make that money work for me.
Yeah, look, guess what, bro? We learning together then. Put it like that. So while we on this journey, bro, we gonna try to put those same things,
Into action.
toward and yeah, that's right, toward our own family, into our own situation. You know what I'm saying? Because I know my dog kind of pressed for time. I know, he got to go handle some
Oh, you
business big
good? I
on,
got
but
a
I want
brain
him to
teaser
get the.
for y'all right quick.
I want him to jump into something,
Oh, I got
a
him.
lighter side.
Wait, hold on.
Huh?
Let me make
Oh,
y'all
you
laugh
had
right
something else
quick.
first? Oh, all
Yeah,
right,
I'm gonna
all
make
right,
y'all laugh. My bad, bro. I'm
all
sorry.
right. I don't want to jump into that. I know you got to go handle your business, but
All right, hold on. Let's
let's
go.
get it. We got exclusive.
Cocaine in the
Because
Ukraine.
trans women are women
I
at the end
know,
of the
right?
day too.
I'm
Like,
still
yes,
on
they
it.
had the reconstructive surgery, but they're women.
I'm inclined to agree because if you're a trans woman, you're again like basically
Holy
the
smokes.
best look of what
That
like
Listen to
boy
this.
Chopper
Instagram
is
is supposed
stupid.
to.
It's no different from a makeup
Nah,
artist, bro. Like they could turn you into a werewolf. Do that make you a
But it's
werewolf?
not
so a
even
question. So
Like,
you're trying to tell me you making your ass bigger is the same as you changing your to a vagina?
Well, I'm saying it's surgery though. We're
the
altering
surgery is
our
at the end of the-
body.
it's a form of plastic
That's
surgery.
not
At the
the
end of the
same.
day, it's altering your body, your appearance.
It's levels to
Right.
man.
Okay, as women every day get butt implants and breast implants, and we're not saying anything about that.
Whether you do change it, that's your decision. That's not a problem at all.
Okay.
But I still feel like once it's a transformation, it's a transformation. I can't see meeting a woman and she didn't tell me, oh, I was once a guy. That's my personal opinion. I could feel a way about meeting someone and them telling me they were a previous gender.
If you're attracted to a trans woman as a heterosexual male, then you are not gay.
Yes, the fuck you
What?
are.
Be attracted to trans women because trans women
Yes,
are
you
women.
are. You most certainly
No.
are.
I'm gonna take it down because I don't
No.
like to promote propaganda.
Yeah.
But
Fair
let's talk
use.
about it.
Fair use. Fair use.
How you say that though?
Because the
You see how
opinions
she snuck that in?
the opinions of that person, I don't even know what that was. The opinions of whatever binary gender that person went by or them went by, I don't condone it because um it has too many layers to it, and that's what I be talking about as far as the confusion of what are we actually saying about what these people are doing to themselves? You know, when does belief become insanity?
They've been extra out religiously for doing that, for being that extreme with your belief.
You got killed for being a firm believer in your religion.
And look, and even and this religion has never asked you to mutilate yourself,
First of all, I
but
just want to
this is
clear
acceptable,
DB
and this is that's what, so I'm confused about a lot of
if
things.
you
That's
got
all.
a penis, sir, and you get your penis cut
If
off,
you got a Richard, no, I don't call it no
and
Richard.
then you start dealing with girls, I mean with dudes, it is your
Used to work for a man named Richard.
it is your, I mean, it is the person's right. If that person wants to know, because everybody don't be wanting to know, but it's that person's right to know if you were a man before you became a woman.
But I think what he was saying in this too was
Right.
you as the person, not you Chop, not you Sai, but the
Mm-mm.
person,
Definitely not me.
you as the person who had the operation must
Mm-hmm.
also, because it is your responsibility to let this person know that you
Right.
used to be a member
But this
of the
person, but look,
same sex.
so look, but this person is saying that because in my brain, right, you have to accept me believing that I am already a woman. So
No, I
whatever,
don't.
look, whatever I came out as is not who I really am. So when I get the surgery, I can become myself.
Mm.
I know, right? That's some lines, huh?
Man.
You see
Like
that?
I say,
That shit smooth, huh?
even with
Ain't that shit
even with
smooth,
all
Chop?
of that,
I didn't heard of them. I didn't heard some of them say you
That's
had to
exactly what they
know.
saying. I'm
You
telling
had
you, that's what
look
they
at
believe.
me. How you can't tell I used to be a boy? Huh? Why you just ain't tell the person?
exactly. That's what I'm
So
saying.
people,
If you
okay,
know it was
through
going.
through
It is the
mental capacity,
responsibility of the person
Cause see what they
who
not
had
saying
the
through
is
change.
mental
what they not
capacity,
saying
people believe that people believe that their bodies have formed into something that they are not through their mental
that's the
capacity.
insanity. That's insanity.
Come on now.
Plus, people are
Explain, break that down then. Why you say that's insanity? Because they believe
all
that.
right. We
Because
just gonna cut it all. You know, we
the
gonna do what
brain
we gonna do. I'm gonna just keep it.
because
I'm gonna
in
keep it
the
a buck right quick. You hear me? We got Optimus Prime.
this is blood talk now.
You know what I'm saying? We
Come
got
on now.
Optimus Prime. We got the Wonder Twins. We got somebody else. We got that blue bitch from X-Men. We got the old nasty fuck from Homelander, them, the boys. These are people that could turn into other people. I'm just, saying
Oh,
that. You know what I'm
metamorphosis.
saying? Like
Metamorphosis.
these people can
Yeah.
turn into something else. Optimus Prime, Bumblebee. Like, them motherfuckers got two different forms type shit. Like
Right.
it ain't no Goku type shit or no Ryu type shit. For like Ryu Akuma or whatever like type shit. Cause Akuma is Akuma. You know what I'm saying? Just like Goku is Goku, even though he might go Ultra Instinct, which is another form in the same body. Like his dick don't come off and then he get a cat because he went. Because he took, like,
God damn it.
because he went to another form in his same body or whatever. So
So you just gonna strong arm the joke like that, Chop. You just gonna strong arm the whole joke. You just
my
gonna
bad,
replace it.
bro. I'm
You
sorry,
gonna
bro.
replace.
I'm sorry, bro. Because this
we
shit.
we doing Legos now.
Oh
to be
no! Wait,
fucking with
wait, wait,
Leg.
wait, 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 wait. Goku did
Nah,
have
bro.
another form. He was an ape. He did turn into
You
an ape.
goddamn right he was an 8. That
All
nigga
right,
is an 8.
so he did have another form, but when he was an ape, he
His
still
first
had a
form
dick.
is an 8.
His dick came out when he was the ape too. He didn't have a cat. It didn't turn into
His
a
second
pussy.
form was human. Remember, he come from a
But
he
all I'm
come from
saying is,
a planet of transformers.
I know a white lesbian.
You will address me as white lesbian.
He a
He said, I
black
know a
man,
white
but
lesbian.
he a white
I
lesbian.
know one too. Her name Ellen.
How the fuck you gonna tell?
I be watching her
You
sometimes.
can't tell
She
that man that shit because, like that man said,
can't
that's
dance for
saying the
shit.
same thing, and nobody is saying. Basically, what people are saying now is now that you want your rights and you have to get your rights the way that you want them, and we don't have a problem with that. Now you got to understand that we want you to be happy, but you ain't gonna break my happiness up because you won't be happy.
Hey,
it is what it is.
Put it like I'm
is
like this
what
here.
it is.
If you want to live a lie, live a lie. Just don't get mad when somebody lie to you.
Man, don't get mad when somebody tell you
that
the
I
truth
think
about
that's
your
the
lie. That's
I
the
think
thing.
that's the whole thing. P when they when they want to be lied to, then it's okay. But when it's something outside of them being
See,
considered whatever they want to be considered as, then it becomes a problem. And I think that's the weird part of acceptance. You know what I'm
that's where they
saying?
fuck up at because you tell people
Yeah, I think
that you want to be equal. So now you want to be counted as a woman
you could be who you want, I guess. That's
or
how
as
it's
a
rolling.
man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want,
Shit.
but if you now you saying you don't want to be a woman or a man, you want people to look at you and be able to
Call you a pronoun.
define what your pronoun is. Like, how the fuck I know what you like being called? Like, I didn't study this shit. I ain't get no book on how to do it. So if you don't tell me, I don't know. I'm gonna address you like a man because that's what I see, not because I'm wrong for addressing you like a man. I see a man. I don't give a fuck if you got a wig on. You might,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You might be trying to
Right.
rob me because
No, straight up.
in
That's
New
straight up.
Orleans,
No, that's straight up.
the
No, in
dude.
New Orleans, that is a motherfucking thing. Stop playing with it. Nigga
Hey,
would
and
dress up like a bitch
I
and
just saw
rob your
something
ass.
yesterday where they were talking
You
about a little
goddamn right.
youngster that was out there doing that, putting on
Hey,
women's
bro,
clothes and
call it
going
what you
out and
want,
robbing niggas.
but don't call me for
Kill you
fronts,
with that
nigga.
fucking
That
wig
shit
on,
is
boy.
real.
Fuck wrong with you? Lay your stupid ass down. Lay it down. Lay
But
it
that's why I'm
down.
saying what I'm
Boy,
saying
lay
about
it
the whole
down.
scenario though.
Man,
Like
stop playing.
you can't get like I have to call you what you are. I can't call you nothing but what you are. If you are a fucking woman, you're a woman. Not a woman that declared herself a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what
I
it
can't
is.
play
I am
football.
But we
declaring
know we
myself
don't.
a woman.
But look, we all manageable. We all manageable, strong strong melanated men. You see what I'm saying? So we don't really necessarily have to go there with people
Right.
anyway, right? Like we treated people accordingly, correct? Pete,
Yeah,
regardless of
man.
what we see. We just have normal conversation. And I think
Yeah.
once they start enforcing what they want to believe, I think that's when it becomes a problem. It only becomes a problem when I
You
think
trying to
when
It's just no.
when
You
you
know what
trying
it
to force
is?
your beliefs
You
on
know
me.
what it is, son? And it's the truth. It's the cold hard truth about it, son. The gay people we do know don't act like the gay people they talking about.
Exactly.
damn, that's a good
Exactly.
point.
That's
Exactly.
I don't
the
think they
cold
caught
hard.
that one. You probably got to say that one
No,
again.
son,
Yeah, you
no,
probably got
son.
to
It
say that
don't.
again.
That's why it don't add up. That's why people having so much problem with the shit because or so many problems because it's like, man, I know gay people and they don't act like you saying they act, but Okay.
See,
If
I
that's what
think
you're
I,
saying, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you're
you
saying they
know,
do, or that's how they act, then all right.
So Chop,
I'm
you
gonna
saying
say this. Hold up,
where's
hold
all
up,
this
hold up.
gay resistance that y'all talking about? I
Yeah,
don't
where
get it.
the fuck is
Wait, check
the
this
Where's
out.
these gay renaissances at? What the fuck
where
going on?
you know what?
Now
Where is
look, wait. Look,
wait, Paul, I gotta get my
this what I
joke
wanted
out.
to say
Damn,
before.
shit.
Can y'all hear this? Can y'all hear me?
Brother,
Yeah, I can hear
you
you. I'm
don't have
trying to
to
get my
come on.
joke out.
No, I
You would have
no,
to
I
say,
wanted to say something to the
okay, but both
effect
of y'all was
of.
trying to say something at the same
All I
time.
I
was
But go
know that's
ahead,
why I
saying
was
y'all
trying to
was,
go.
stop him.
bruh, all I'm
Listen,
saying is that they
Go
got a
ahead, bro.
member for each letter in the community, and it's a person for each thing that represent. It's a whole squad of them. I don't know, it's like
Oh
7
man,
letters or
yo,
8
play too
letters.
much, bro.
It's one of each of
I
them.
love it though. This is a good commentary. I'm telling you, this.
They can say it's one of Dave Chappelle broke it down the best, but it's one of each of them. I just want y'all to know, and they all in the station wagon.
God damn it.
fucking
All
stupid.
right, go ahead, Peter, bro. My bad.
All
Bro.
right, so look, this what I was about to say. Now, like you say, the gay people we know don't act like the gay people that's out here now, and the people we seen, and it
Can
don't
we
add
say
up.
gay? I want to ask you that. Is it okay to say gay now? Because I think gay is banned too now.
Bro, I already have accepted that this video gonna
But go
get
ahead,
took
P. I
down.
don't know. I
So
don't know if just say the people or something. I don't know. 'Cause
I don't know, bro.
I don't want to get flagged.
The
Like
teenager might
I
help
look
us,
back
bro.
in the day. You know, y'all know I'm a little
God
bit.
damn.
I'm going back in time. We
Go
knew
ahead. You good.
who the gay dudes were by the way
This blunt talk. Don't worry about it.
they carried themselves, who they was around, so on and so forth. And sometimes you never see a nigga with a female a day in his fucking life, ever.
Right. But they
Oh,
would, but like
and
you saying,
what was the stigma that was then? Oh, that nigga gotta be gay. I ain't never seen this nigga with no woman.
but ain't nobody never did him nothing. Ain't nobody
Nobody
beat
never
him
did
up,
him nothing.
jumped
Nobody
him,
never said
harassed him.
nothing.
If somebody did do him something, they
They
would
was a
probably get
homophobe.
their ass whipped for trying to do him something.
Right.
It just is
Nah.
what it is.
Like, nah. Go back in time to where you knew the largest gay population was in San Francisco, right? That's when that flamboyant gay shit started. The flashy colors, the wild talk, the switching, walking hard.
Hold up. We got to go back
All
then.
that shit you see, the flamboyant gay
Guess what
people
else
do
was in
now.
San Francisco, though? Didn't we do a bill on this? What else was in San Francisco
The
around that
49ers.
time?
That busted a
Crack,
Damn,
49.
that was a good one.
cocaine.
That
That
was
was
a
a
good
good.
one. That was a
That was
good one. I say the 49ers. God damn it.
a damn
That
uh,
was a good one. That was. That was a
cocaine.
good one.
Cocaine was a hell of a thing back
What?
then.
CIA, Woodstock,
yeah.
Yeah.
mind altering drug
Mm-hmm.
experiments,
Control.
All right.
the getting the
So,
Johns
but
into the prostitution
Yeah.
and
so going.
getting them loaded off the LA. I'm just saying, it all ties, brother. It
Yeah, you
all ties
So
together.
right about that. It
so
Trying to tell
going
you,
into
all
this
today's
ties
ain't
together.
time.
this ain't come from nowhere, bro. This whole you have to have big money to organize this big. Okay,
Yeah, you right.
when you have
And look,
police, look,
wait.
chop, look where
Here's
I'm
the
going
thing.
at.
Look how long that
Emergency
movement been
room
going on,
and
though.
emergency buildings and shit, and you got when you got the shit on the trucks, the rainbows and shit. Even when you graduate and
Everything.
you trying to promote your graduation, you got motherfuckers wearing the shawls
The
and
rainbow
the
shawls and all
rainbow.
that shit.
A
Yeah.
lot of them use
Oh,
that graduation to come out.
but what I'm saying, you see what I'm saying, dude, right?
Right.
But
And
here's
see,
the
look,
thing.
and I'm
Here's the
gonna
Everywhere.
say
thing.
this. I'm gonna
Wait.
say
Now
this.
look.
It's
This
it's
this
Wait,
this
hold
would
on.
do it
organized.
for me.
I'm gonna
This the
say this
shit that
too.
in
It's
that
way
shit for
too
me, bro.
organized too because what we
You
have
talking
down
about
here
Hitler? Shit, that rainbow hitting,
what we
nigga.
have down here every year for the
Yeah, I
Decadence.
said it.
all right, and what is decadence for? Them to come
Yeah, I
out,
said it.
right? In New Orleans. Them
Right.
people don't get beat up. You never heard
They get a whole
that
parade.
them what?
They
And
get
this
a
is
whole fucking
before, and this
parade.
is before they started doing the national parade that they be doing whenever they be doing it. They've been
That's
doing that.
because it started down here.
Ain't nobody
That
got
national
problem with no
parade
damn
shit started right here in fucking New Orleans.
been no damn gay people, man. That shit ain't in New Orleans, but at the end of the day, you know, it just is what it is. We just don't cross each other's boundaries. They had their own clubs. We got our own clubs. Not saying that a
They
gay
don't come to
man,
This
our
is a
club.
free
yeah, or
space.
they
Yeah,
don't
New
go to
Orleans
their
is a free
clubs, or we
space.
don't. You
This
know
is
what
the
I'm
big
saying?
fucking easy. It's
I
about
could say,
respect.
you
He
know,
not
I have
bullshitting. I
never.
know what he's saying. It's about
It's
respect
about
and about
respect, dog. It's
areas
always just
and what
about
the fuck
respect. It
was
ain't got
going
nothing to
on.
do with
But now
none of
it's
that other
on.
shit.
That's why I said it's on somewhere. Whatever we talking about, you gotta
Oh,
respect that. It don't
see.
even matter no
Oh,
more
niggas
about what you think is what it is.
trying
You
to
just gotta
down talk.
respect like no, you have to have boundaries. Remember, if you might well let the criminal activity take over then, right? You might well just let the streets flood and let drug dealers just deal drugs. Let these guys just traffic kids. Let everybody just do what the fuck they want then, huh? You see what
Exactly.
I'm saying, Chop?
Exactly.
Why stop these fucking people because your ass want to be free? But let's just go off and just do any fucking thing, huh? Let's just do that. The fuck is wrong with these people,
What
dog?
they
You see what I'm
say?
saying?
What they
You
say?
gotta
Moses
have
told them
fucking
people
boundaries on everything, dog. It's not the
when Moses
bullshit.
told them people when he came out the mountains. They ain't said in the Bible, but I know what he said. Man, what the fuck y'all doing?
The fuck is going on down here? I
Man,
go
y'all
up there.
fucking
I
tripping,
go
man.
up there
What
to
the
talk to
fuck?
the Lord on y'all behalf, and y'all bitches down here partying up, huh? Oh,
Bitch,
all
we
right.
just got saved, bitch. I'd have been like, bitch, we just got saved, y'all stupid
Thank
Wait,
you.
dumbass.
wait. We
God
just
Come on, man.
damn.
we just
Give
wandered
me
in
a
the
break.
wilderness for 40 years.
I
Can't
don't know
take
In
nothing
you
about
niggas
none of this
nowhere.
shit. I don't know nothing about none of this shit. Moses
The
said,
fuck?
man, God
I'm up here
damn,
trying to
dog.
build generational wealth for y'all ass, and y'all down here building
Calves
cabinets and
Bronze
shit.
cows
rolling
and shit.
and hitting each other
Man,
and
if
shit.
you
What
don't
the
sit your
fuck?
stupid ass down somewhere. See this
Nah,
man right
look,
here,
check this
whoever this
out, man.
teenager is, bro. He
That's
still
blunt
has
talk right there. That's
the
blunt talk
heart
right there.
of the heart
Man,
Uh-oh.
Black heroes
of
exist, man.
real
Black
fucking.
heroes
You
exist.
know
That
what I'm
shit just
saying?
ain't on
Let's
Netflix.
see what we talk. Let's see what he talking
So
about.
this
Black
is an
heroes
incredible
exist,
story. A
nigga.
Mississippi
With the
teenager is being
dreadlocks,
hailed
I
a
love it,
hero after saving 4 people, including a
That's
police
right.
officer, from
and his
drowning in the
top button ain't
Pascagoula River last
button.
weekend. It happened after a car with 3 teenage girls inside drove off the I-10 boat
Look how
launch,
sexy she had
plunging
to
into
dress
the
up.
water. 16-year-old
Put some
Corian
jeans
Evans
on.
saw the
Look what
car
Paul
begin to
realized.
sink and quickly
Hold up,
jumped
y'all. We
into
can't
action.
miss
One of the
what's going
survivors
on. Now
talked
hold
about
up.
this terrifying
Rewind it,
ordeal
chap.
that nearly took her
He talking
life.
about sexy ugly bitches.
I knew my
Let's
last
see what
word was
round.
coming.
Rewind a little
A
bit,
I was
dog.
about to
Mississippi
say because
teen.
I ain't seen nothing.
So
I
this
mean, I'm not talking about you, lady. I'm talking about Paul being that thirsty. You know what I'm saying? You can't even tell that the lady or whatever. But
I don't know what that is.
yeah, and I was just noting that I'm not racist because
Remember, she
I
worked for a
see
peacock. Ain't
his
the
shirt
peacock got the
ain't
rainbow too? Oh, all right.
his shirt ain't
See,
buttoned either at the
I'm a
top.
relax.
He ain't got no tie on.
Hold on, y'all.
Yeah, but
I'll be
let's get
right
this
back.
man his flowers, man. Let's see what they talking about, y'all.
Look at Bill Cosby.
This is an incredible story. A Mississippi teenager being hailed a hero after saving 4 people, including a police officer, from drowning in the Pascagoula River last weekend. It happened after a car with 3 teenage girls inside drove off the I-10 boat launch, plunging into the water. 16-year-old Corian Evans saw the car begin to sink and quickly jumped into action. One of the survivors talked about this terrifying ordeal that nearly took her life.
I knew my last breath was coming. And so I just let my phone down. And then I was just like this, like trying to stay calm and stay over water. When I tell you right before my last time going underwater, that was going to be my last time going underwater. Korea had grabbed me.
And I was right
That's
there
right,
looking at it,
man.
so I couldn't just watch nobody die. Even when I seen the police officer, I couldn't just sit there and watch nobody die.
And Corian is joining me now. Oh my gosh, Corian, how incredible that you were there
in the right place at the right time to help these girls to save
Ain't
their
no right play
life
nothing.
and the life of a police officer. What happened? Take me
Let's
there.
get it. Watch this shit.
Yeah, it was a crazy night. It was after a party, and we usually have a place that we go, but that had got shut down. So
That's
we're
right.
just gonna go under the bridge because it's like a boat launch.
You
It's
chill
gonna have
right there. You
parking,
see what I'm saying,
you know,
Chap?
so we could just go out there and have a good time. So it was getting late. We were getting ready to leave, and so I got in my car and I was getting ready to pull off, and I seen another car pull off behind me, and I seen them drive in a direction towards the water. And I'm like, but the street is towards that way. Why are they going towards the water? So I'm watching them.
And what the
And going
fuck?
into the water
Exactly.
is like
Ain't
a
nothing
ramp
that way.
going down into it. And so I'm watching them. And as I'm watching the car, I see the car drive straight down the ramp. And I'm like,
Wow.
I'm looking like, I know they're gonna like. I'm thinking they're about to get ready to come back up or reverse back up. But then I seen people run over there, and so I got out of my car. And so when I started running over there, I started hearing people yelling help. So then that's when I like sped up my running. I heard people saying help, and I got over there and I ran and I seen them in the water. They're all out of, in the water. I see the cars under the water, and I just see them screaming help. And when I first seen them, I was like in shock. I was like, no way, this is really happening. But then I had to snap out of it quick, and so I just took my shoes off. And I took my shirt
Pause
off.
it right there for me, Chap, right quick. I ain't gonna hold you up too long. Pause it right there. Round say, and I just jumped in the water, right?
Yeah.
Now he said, now look, he wasn't even in the mode of even worrying about what the fuck was going on. If y'all really paid attention to what he was saying, that was like a
He
little
was at
chill
a
spot.
party, yeah.
He was chilling and shit. He just saw the shit. The nigga probably thought he was tripping. He said, yeah, I had to snap out of it. I had to snap out of it. Basically, it's like I had to realize what I was actually watching happen. I had to really come up out of my way. And I think that's what we be talking about on our show, bro. Like, what we be talking about is people coming up out their way and really understanding what is going on around you. You know, and this dude here, bro, really had the awareness of this shit in that moment. Go ahead, Chop.
And at first I got the girl that was closest to me, and I grabbed her and I had to swim her back to the shore. I gave her to somebody that was at shore, and then it was still two girls
That's
that was
one.
also in the water. So then I had to swim from shore and go back out into the water. There was about 20 feet out there. I had to go back into the water and go get the other girls. They were still, and one of them was in the water panicking a lot, but some of the car was still above the water, like the front windshield and like kind of the top of the roof. So I had to go back out there in the water, and the girl that was panicking, I had to get her, and I'm swimming her. I'm like, oh, come on, let's go get back to the car. Just calm down, catch your breath. And the other girl, she didn't know how to swim, but she knows how to like keep her head above water and tread water so she won't go under. So I'm telling them, like, come on, let's get on top of the car. Just calm down. She's still panicking. And that's when
because I'm about to bring Brown back.
arrived.
Look.
And when he arrived, he swam out there to us. We were still sitting on top of the car. He swam out there to us, and he was telling her, the girl right there, he was telling her, like, I got you. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna make it back. I got you. And she got on his back, and when he tried to swim from her panicking, she also started taking him under. And so he was going under, trying to come back up. He was swallowing a lot of water. And so he was telling her, like, I can't keep going. I can't.
Pause
He
it,
was
Chap,
swallowing
right
a lot
quick.
of water. He couldn't breathe.
Pause it, homie. Now remind you, at this time, he's still saving one, swimming back, noticing the cop jumping in too at the same time.
Right.
So I just want to give props to this dude awareness as well as what you're seeing him doing. He's not only swimming people, he's not only swimming them back, he's noticing what's going on too. So I just wanted to give, respect to his awareness as far as even when the cop jumped in the motherfucker and saw what was going on. But go ahead, bro.
He had on his gear, he couldn't breathe. So that's when I had to jump off top of the car and I had to go and help them. Like I was behind them trying to keep them both above water and like push them forward to a shore at the same time. The officer and the girl. I was trying
And
to
the girl, look.
And so I'm knowing that
both
the girl
of them,
had swerved
Chop.
and she was panicking. So I started mainly focusing
P.
on
Dot,
the
he had
girl.
both of them.
I started focusing on the girl, trying to help her get to shore like faster because I know she can't swim. And so I got close to the shore. I felt myself I could walk. Like when I felt my feet touching the ground, that's when I like just gave her to somebody.
Throw her. Look. Whew.
And behind, I turn around and I see the officer. He's drowning. He's like going underwater. He's like gasping for air. He's trying to stay above water. He starts struggling to stay above the water. So that's when I had to leave again, and then I had to go and grab.
You gotta think about it. He got all them clothes on.
Looking like a high school shooter.
God damn it.
I know.
I know.
Corian.
Yeah, that was all. They made it back.
He got that. He got that. I wish I would have killed the nigga face.
That morning and
What?
And saved my ass.
White people punchlines be
doing the
weak.
right thing there
Talking about
and
80s
on the
music.
real.
teaching you how to swim as
That's
well,
because she got that
knowing how to
orange ass
rescue
dress
these
on.
people and
On
doing
the
the right
real.
thing,
I
jumping
know.
in the water at the right time
She
to
killed
get
me
them
with that
out.
weedy shit too.
We are blessed to have you in this world, and those
Bitch,
girls
we
are
been
blessed to
stopped
You
have you
eating
that you
goddamn
were
right.
there
That's the
at the
realest
right
shit you
place
ever
at the right
said, bitch.
time. Thank you for taking us through.
You could chop that, y'all. Come on, y'all. Talk to me, y'all. What y'all think, fellas? What y'all think
Yeah,
about that?
bro, that man.
Y'all comment if y'all in the building. Y'all comment what y'all think about that story.
I honestly believe dude is a hero, man. Like
Yeah,
you
great
see,
job. Great job.
he was being very, very observant to the situation. And
Man.
I'm gonna say this. It takes a great deal of calm.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say calm, I mean nigga heart rate down to just a regular beat. Boom, 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 boom. To be able to observe all of that. Even though everything was happening in a blink of an eye. This man's natural ability to remain calm snapped him into beast mode where he was able to go do all that.
Sure.
That's a fact.
Big facts. Yeah, dog.
That's a
That
fact.
man,
Definitely.
That's the reason I tell people not to panic about nothing.
Right.
Because
And that's the reason
panicking will
why.
get somebody killed.
That's the reason why
Either you gonna die or somebody else gonna die if you panic.
Hold on, Chop. Let him finish, Chop. What'd you
No,
say,
I
B?
just
Go
was
ahead.
saying,
So you can pass it on to him.
knowing when not to panic.
Yeah,
That's a big thing, bro. It's just really understanding that you cannot panic. You must act. Just
That's why
go to
everybody
work.
need to know how to swim, dog. They need to teach it. That shit should be mandatory. If you stay in in Louisiana, especially in the low parts, you should.
It should be. You
That
right.
shit should be mandatory.
That shit should be in a high school curriculum.
They should put us in cars and put us in and make it.
You hear what I said? Huh? Don't skirt past what I just said. Now that shit should be a high
They gotta
school
be able to do it
curriculum.
somewhere. Put that shit in there. Put them in the car
And
and
that's
make
the
them go under
problem.
the bridge, and they gotta swim up out that motherfucker. Shit.
See, bro, it could be a pool. It could be a little pool, bro. But if you don't bring the funds where it's supposed to be to get these children to learn, see, that's what I'm saying. That chain keep going, child. And we learning shit on the fly, but we understand at the same time of what the possibilities of our, you see what I'm saying, of our abilities is, brother. Like this dude, kudos to his parents for actually teaching him, bringing him to class to even learn how to swim, to even save 2 people at one time. God damn it.
Yeah, bro.
The
That's more
officer
than I can
had
say
all
for
that.
most of
The
our
officer
politicians.
jumped dead in there. He jumped dead in like, oh, nigga, he ain't take nothing off, y'all. So first of all, he went past his jurisdiction. He wasn't a cop in that moment. He was the police. He was supposed to take all that dumbass shit off He just jumped in that motherfucker and tried to say to people. I don't know if he thought he was gonna float or what. I don't know. But
Then you
like
gotta
dude
think
said, the
about them
girl was
shoes too.
panicking on his back.
Yeah, what
The
you supposed
shoes
to do at
too.
that point? And she panicking.
Because
And
remember,
she
them police
panicking too. She
officers
on your
wearing
back trying
boots.
to hold. Man, this man drowning like a motherfucker. Excuse my language. This man drowning, man. Round
About it,
saw
bruh.
this.
The
He
only
saw it, y'all. He
he
saw it. He
watched
saw him
everything
drowning. He was
happen.
like, damn. He had to think about how we look at stuff. You're right. Say, bro, I'm telling you, we think off impulse. And that's what I be trying to tell people. Like, if we, like, certain things, it's not about if I could do it. It's like, damn, it's happening. So I
I got
have
to
to.
do it.
Right, and they
Right?
gotta
I
be
gotta
done.
do it.
All right. That's see what I'm saying, y'all? That's what I'm talking about. That's that instinct we talking about. That's that melanated righteousness, yo. You see what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Teen heroes, they exist, y'all. You can always be right if you do right. But you could go left. But hey, if you make too many of them, maybe nothing to go right. So
Nothing at
just
all.
be careful out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? This has been another fire episode of Blunt Talk. Shout out to our sponsors. We didn't get to shout y'all out, but you know, we're gonna start dropping some more stuff on
It's a long video.
Anchor
We was talking about
Podcast.
that. We was talking the whole time.
Oh yeah. You know, we on Apple, we on Google, we on Spotify, Breaker, Pocket Cast, you know, Radio Public. You know what I'm saying? Y'all find us wherever we at. It's Blunt Talk, all cap, no space. This is Nola on YouTube, but Blunt Talk, all cap, no space on every other platform. I am Silent Child 17.
P360 in the building.
Chop tracks in the building.
And we out this motherfucker.
Shalom.
Shalom. Appreciate y'all.
Oh wait, I can't leave and not in the broadcast.